Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at it again. Black Society episode number.
What is this?
Lonnie, you should have kept your camera like closed until you're ready to blow up on everybody. I'm not gonna lie. See,
welcome to the Durag Life, Miles. Yeah,
everybody.
I lost the bet. I don't honor it.
Wait, I have a question real quick. Lonnie, are you also going at the Miles too, or just me and Randall?
Wait. Why you said fuck?
I don't know.
Why you just sacrificing Miles off the jump? Like Miles just got here. No. I appreciate your do-rag, Miles. I appreciate
don't
it.
listen to him, Miles. He said I got smoke for everybody but Riddell.
That's what I'm saying. That would include Miles, right?
Wait, but me and Lonnie, we came to an understanding already that I kept all of my hate in my head. I didn't say nothing out loud.
We did talk. Yeah, so Miles safe. I apologize.
This is nasty work.
Thank you.
This is nasty work.
Hey, I made a post, and I let everyone know in the Telegram. It's not my fault you didn't read the Telegram, but I said, and people in the Discord, they also saw it. I said, make peace with your God or with me before Tuesday. So time is up.
Me. What the hell?
Yeah, it's for sure blasphemy. But before we get into more blasphemy, of course, shout out our members, Creative Bobby, Jaden, Sauce, Dan, Young, Solo Boss, Kent, Trendy, Char. Of course, all of y'all have been supporting the channel. We do very much thank what you got going on. And if you guys want to go to the channel and support us, very easy, just 99 cents a month. You can go over there. We have a membership thing. Simple. Go to the YouTube channel. It should be right there. It might be a little bit of an issue with mobile phones on YouTube, for Apple phones in particular. I don't know how to solve that. So if you got a computer, just do it through your computer. But yeah, it seems like everybody's kind of ready for today's episode. Y'all dressed up, of course. We got people in black hoodies ready for smoke.
I came ready, man. I don't know what I'm fighting. I have no idea what I'm fighting for.
I don't know either.
I don't know what he has a problem about. I'm so confused. But it is what it is.
You really don't know, Ty?
I don't know. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
It's JJK related.
I know, but I'm just like,
we know that part, but he said he got smoked about. He said he went through the past episodes and got smoked for all of us. I said, if you bring, Lonnie, if you bring up something from episode 16, you got it, bro. That's legitimate.
I really did a deep dive.
We good, bro. Lonnie, I'll save it. We'll get to news. I'll save it.
I respect the pettiness. If you guys want to be a part of these amazing conversations we tend to have, feel free to join our Linktree, Discord in our Linktree, and you guys can go over there, see what's going on, kind of get up to date with all the behind the scenes conversations, or be a part of any of the events we do, videos we do, or the fantasy football thing, which we officially started. If you're not in it, sorry. But we're doing a 16-man fantasy football. We have different divisions per captain. I'm in my own division. Lonnie's in his own division. J-Rob's in his own division. And Santo, vice captain's in his own division as well. And we're going to be going for top spot, of course. See who really knows ball. And we probably will do a basketball one. And that one, I expect Miles and Ty to lock in. Y'all know your basketball, right? You ready? Okay. Speaking of basketball, the poll we did for LeBron and Oda, I'm not gonna lie, after seeing that poll and after seeing our comments from like a lot of clips that's actually doing pretty well, LeBron fans are powerful, man. LeBron fans are tight. They you know what they kept on saying in the comments? They said we're tired of this Oda glaze. They saying Oda's overrated just to prop up their boy LeBron James, man. It's nasty.
Here's my thing, right?
What's up?
I like to be on the right side of history, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I think, in respect to Oda, he's a GOAT. But so there's GOATs.
We're not about to say there are levels to this. We're not about to disrespect Oda like that.
I got one statement. There are GOATs, and there are GOATs among GOATs, and that's I'll leave it there.
And both of them are in the GOATs among GOATs discussion.
I just say the statement. Now, how you want to internalize that is up to you.
Ty, you know exactly what
I don't know what I'm
doing
saying.
with that
I just
statement.
said a statement. Now, however that applies, I mean, it is what it is.
And I was like, when I know J-Ro was capped, all of a sudden they're like, I've never seen Oda do a windmill, lead the league in scoring. I said, and then y'all try to put up that one Temu, Sheen, Bart Simpson drawing that LeBron did one time. And I'm like, let me see him actually draw it. Let me see him actually draw. Because I'm like, man, Bryce did that.
Yo,
and you claim it
just to clarify on LeBron's longevity, you know, running backs have like a short like window of like their career, right? Frank Gore, who's the main thing he's known for is his longevity, played 16 years in the NFL, and his son just got drafted, and LeBron is still going. So if that
Oda been doing One Piece since before LeBron was even in the league.
We're not bringing.
Longevity is not the argument you can use here.
No, at the same time, we've seen other.
Bro, we already did
with
this.
Famous.
I got one comment.
No, you see, they doing all of that, but look, who the only person that got like a merch on right now? You see that? This is the Oda Impact. Nobody don't got a LeBron jersey on right now. What happened? Where the LeBron jersey at?
Right there. I promise you, I want some.
Come on, Randall. What is
one comment?
Hey, I will go buy some after the show.
I'll say
buy some after the show.
Go ahead, Ty.
I'm gonna need to talk to you.
I promise. Last thing. When Oda helps birth his assistant, then let me know. We'll drop it there. We'll drop it there. We'll drop it there. I'm done. I swear I'm done. When Oda's assistant, his editors is his son, hit me up.
You know what, Ty? If I see little Oda drawing Nami's hand, I'm calling you. I'm calling you, Ty. I'm calling you. I'm like, nah, bro.
Hey,
it's the man.
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, good, big dog. What's good?
It's funny because as soon as I came in, I saw old boy over there getting his hands. He was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, round 2." Yeah.
Oh, also King Lion. When I said Lonnie right here, this corner right here. He had
in the middle with
the Hey, I'm expecting them both. God damn it!
King Lion. So I had to go back and watch the film like 2 or 3 times. I was just like, yo, King Lion he's like the master of toxicity. It's like, yo, it's like if he got like my ex-Russian, my ex-Cuban, the ex-Goth, and like it's like all my exes like fused into one. That's what it's like arguing with the nigga. Like I low-key need a prep time. I really need a prep time. Like I started arguments with mad people for the past like 2 weeks for this.
Well, it's like I when I was a kid, I used to watch Richard Pryor. And just basically all the old comedy, like just comedians. So it's like for me, talking shit is easy. Like it's just a natural thing, and I'm really quick with it. So that's all it is for me.
I respect it, man.
Yeah. You fight me, you fight 6 other niggas. Just remember that.
That's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about Paul. You know exactly what I'm talking about too, Paul. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We gotta have that conversation about that dude.
Sorry, what do you gotta say?
No, I say you gotta say something, don't you?
Well, we're going to reorganize this a little bit. We'll actually do news a little bit later, and we'll actually go right in.
I was just about to type that.
Yeah, we'll do news later. We're actually going right into agenda hour because I feel like people have things to say.
Yeah.
Want to get it out.
Apparently got beef with me.
Apparently got beef. So let's head right into agenda hour.
Well, hold the fuck on. When did y'all start getting shit like that?
Yeah, man, we done upgraded since the last time you saw us.
I see. They didn't get.
We're not your average anime podcast anymore, Lion.
I see. I was like, yeah, by the blue. Like, oh shit, we got whole cutscenes now. God damn.
Go ahead, Lonnie. I've been waiting for 2 hours for this. Go ahead.
Eye patch, my nigga.
You've been waiting 1 hour and 45 minutes to be exact.
2 hours.
Time exactly.
Come on, man.
So we all met on PC Anime. And I love Ty like a brother. And he be cooking me sometimes. Sometimes I be winning this and that. But like one of the main arguments that I put a pin in it a year ago. So I've been plotting this for a year. Everyone knows I've been plotting this for a year. Is when we were talking. I think we were talking. It was like Culling Games, and I was like, "Yo, Nabara's gonna come back final arc." That nigga called me delusional. Every time we bring up Nabara, he said almost every time, "Lonnie, you delusional. Lonnie, she ain't coming back." I remember
I said
that. When I watched the film. Random literally said it hurt my heart when he said it, and he knew it would hurt my heart. He said, "No, Nabara's gonna come back when Tokyo Ghoul gets a remake. You ain't shit for that." Miles, he kept his shit internal. J Rob didn't really say anything. but every I want to say good 20,000 times I've heard it from Ty. Nabara ain't coming back. A few weeks ago he had a whole soliloquy on why her character arc was over, her story's over, she's no longer needed in the story. Oh, it doesn't make sense for her to come back. It's too late. And I kept on saying, like, me and Riddell both were like, it doesn't make sense. She's like the main female lead. She has to come back eventually. They keep on being mysterious about her death. She's the main lead. If they're not concrete at this point, it doesn't make sense for her to be dead. She deals with souls. Megumi and Sukuna, they get separated. 1 + 2 isn't fucking 37. I don't know, but he kept on he made me feel crazy. He like his whole paragraph, like his whole rants about how number is not needed, yada yada. He like low-key brainwashed me into thinking that he was right, and I almost gave up until that chapter came out. So Ty, boy, I've been waiting on this for a year because I knew I was right. Because it just made sense objectively. So I need you to apologize to my face right now. I need an apology. Ty.
You gotta wake him up.
You were wrong.
Are you done?
She's back. Say you were wrong, Ty. Just say you were wrong. Say you were wrong.
Lonnie, listen, Lonnie.
Here's
what. Listen, Lonnie. And I'm gonna use see.
You will not gaslight me. You will not gaslight me.
Can I respond? Can I didn't say nothing. I haven't responded yet. I said,
you really got an iPad.
Find me the clips of what I said and show them to me. Because me saying you're delusional. Yeah.
Nobara's not coming back. Yo, we folded up here. Has he not been saying this the whole damn time?
I'm not done responding. Something that King Lion always he taught me is that you gotta keep receipts. You can say I said something. Show me the goddamn.
You did not go on a rant about how her story arc is over. You did not do that.
Wait, King, was I done? I wasn't done.
Okay.
What
I said was
gaslight is crazy.
I want you to find me the clip.
Gaslight is crazy.
So no, me telling you that you said
get your receipts while he's talking.
You saying that I said something, me saying show me proof is not gaslighting. That's me just saying verify with your information. That's not gaslighting.
I'm asking you, are you saying that you've never said these things?
Okay, Lonnie, hold on, Lonnie. Then what I said is that y'all said that she needed to come back, and I said she doesn't need to because her character arc is complete. Now she can, and obviously Gege wrote a way for her to come back. I was saying that her character arc is complete. I said whether she comes back or not does not change the fact her character arc is complete. That is what I said. I didn't say that she's not coming back because her arc is complete. I said that her arc is complete, regardless if she comes back or not. That is what I said. Do you disagree?
I told y'all in the Telegram I should have made a compilation video. I should have made the compilation video. I should have made it.
Lonnie, hey, look,
I got you.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
One second, last thing. Lonnie, go because I remember this conversation. I think you have the last week after.
I'm saying we were bringing up Nabara for a year now. We're bringing up Nabara for a year.
I know. Find me the clips from a year ago, and then the clip where I said she's not come back to the arc complete. Find me that exactly where I said that. Show me. And if you show me where I said she is not coming back because of arc complete, if I said those exact words, I will apologize. I felt like I said she doesn't need, not won't, not can't, need. If I said need, Lonnie, you're gonna apologize to me. That's what's gonna happen.
All I'm gonna say is this is why I tell y'all all the time: document everything.
Document everything.
Every goddamn thing.
But for the rest of BSS, have we not heard him call me delusional for thinking that she's coming back? Have we not heard him say this?
If you show me the clip, Lonnie,
no, I'm asking them. I ain't asking you, Ty. I'm asking them because they've been here. Random, have you not also called me delusional with Ty?
Don't ask me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. I cannot speak for Ty, but I will speak for myself. That was a low shot on Tokyo Ghoul, but I'm sorry that all of a sudden there's 5 chapters left and Nobara come out the gym like this is a freaking sports movie, and she just pulled up with 2 minutes left in the game. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want to take the victory lap on that, you got it.
I just want you to just again. I'm gonna make sure I'll clip this, Matt. Because you taking clips. Clip this. If you can find me where I said she won't come back because her arc complete, I will apologize. If I said,
what about the time she said that I'm delusional for thinking that she's coming back?
Find me that clip too. Find me that clip.
I got you.
I want you to find both.
Yeah, y'all got some work.
My nigga.
I got you.
Y'all got
Yo,
work to do.
gang members.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we coming up,
was
and
goody.
Ty's getting accusation of gaslighting. Lonnie
I'm
wants
not.
Lonnie
I'm really
doesn't
not.
have
That's
receipts,
crazy
was
thing.
accusing people. What's
J-Rob,
happening?
Hey, hold on.
J-Rob.
Is anybody else's boxes black?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, we can
Fresh.
see you. We can see you, King.
Oh, I can't see. I see like 4 boxes are black, including mine. But it's
You might
fine.
have to leave it. You might have to leave it.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
okay, there we go, there we go.
restart on your end.
No, he
there we
says
go.
good now.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
it was goody. It
J-Rob.
was goody. It was goody.
You see Ty over here pulling my moves. Where the receipt?
I didn't even.
None
I
of
was.
receipt, yo,
I
King.
just got back. I
J-Rob,
literally just got
J-Rob, have you
J-Rob,
ever
King.
heard Ty tell me that I'm delusional for thinking Navarro's
Lonnie,
coming
this
back?
bad,
I said
bro.
that. I
Can you
don't.
say that again?
Have you ever heard Ty say that I'm delusional for thinking Navarro's coming back?
I don't remember that honestly.
Lonnie, can I ask you a quick question?
I'll
I'll
make the video. I'll make the video.
Lonnie,
Show me the clip.
Lonnie.
Just show the clip. Just show the clip.
Next Tuesday,
Lonnie.
I'll make the video.
Lonnie, my brother, if you did the research and you went back and watched it to see, why did you just come ready with the receipts, gang?
Because I was rewatching the videos
Maybe
while I
they
was
don't
working.
exist. Maybe they don't exist.
They don't exist now.
Ah,
I got
you
you,
see?
Ty.
I
I got
don't
you,
know.
Ty.
I'm not trying to say it, but
Okay,
Oh,
I
I
got
would've
you,
had
Ty.
that
I got you,
Just to
Ty.
clarify, just to clarify, I'm asking for 2 clips.
I'm a
One why
contract
I
ass
call him
nigga.
delusional, and the other why I said she doesn't. I'm just making sure we do all clear. I don't want to find me fucking one and be like, oh, I'm like, I want both. I want both, Lonnie.
Ty said that shit don't exist until he
want
see
Both
it.
of them. Both of them.
Both. Don't give me 1.5. Don't give me a quarter. I want both. 2 whole clips.
With 3.
And
All right,
I better say that she won't come back to RTP. If I don't say those exact words, Lonnie,
Like I said, I'm making a compilation
Bro, hold on,
video.
hold on.
I'll make a
Real
compilation video.
Hold on, real quick. So there's an old ass movie that's got this whole situation down, right? This dude is cheating on his wife. His wife catches him, and he's like, "Who is that? Who is who? That woman. What woman?" And he's getting dressed. She's getting dressed. He gets her out the house every time she asks. She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see no woman. The woman that was here. When was she here?" That's what Ty is doing to your ass right now. When? Where's the proof?
All right, let me.
I see it in his eyes. I know he knows what I'm talking about. I see it in his eyes.
What you talking about?
Hold on.
Let
me pause it right now. Let me pause it right now. Let's read Angie Carr's super chat, $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Konnichiwa senseis. What up, Lion? Long time no see. Question: who are you top 3 real world hockey users? Mine are Mike Jack, Conquers Hockey, Mike Tyson, Armament Hockey, and Miss Cleo, Observation Hockey. Real life hockey users.
What's good, Angie? We ain't seen you in a minute. What's good?
I got Mike Jack for Conquerors for sure.
I got Kobe.
Michael Jackson.
I got Duke Dennis for Conquerors Hockey.
Yeah, no, Duke Dennis is diabolical.
The way I never seen somebody have the way he get glazed, bro, in real bodies. The way these kids, bro. Like I'm telling you.
No, hey, did you see that? Did you see that new chick?
He might be the chosen one for real.
J-Rob, did you see that new chick? She was all like, I'm not even gonna respond to you.
Yo, I saw that.
She was like, you know what?
The dread.
Yeah, you can be my homeboy. He ain't even.
I can say it's glazed, but bro, look at the clips on the
J-Rob,
internet.
I see your Duke Dennis glaze. I raise you Michael Jordan glaze. No one was glazed more than him. The fact that his contemporaries said they were scared of him, that's some, like it's like the 90s so tough. The 90s are so tough, but y'all scared.
They were scared.
That's really good Conquerors hockey right there.
That's
God with sneakers on is crazy.
The toughest era of basketball, though, right?
Bro,
no one's scared of LeBron, but y'all scared of Jordan, but y'all tough.
But hold on. No, Ty, you didn't even say that shit correctly. Imagine being the coach, but you're not the coach. That's what that shit was like. Imagine you're paid to be the coach, but he runs shit. Imagine that shit. Like it don't matter what you say, man. His word is always gonna be over yours. It don't matter what you say.
I probably say observation.
Put him on the bench. Give me him.
I'm gonna go.
I was gonna say Floyd. What Mayweather? Floyd.
Observation.
I'll go Muhammad Ali. I was sure gonna go boxer.
Yo, Miles, who's that like music guy that does the interviews that knows like every little thing about everybody?
Noir. Those are fake though. Those are fake.
I was gonna say I would give him observation.
Those are fake. That's tough. I didn't know.
Yeah, those are fake.
Actually, you know who I'm gonna give observation hockey to? My dog DJ Academics.
You know what?
That's he's the plug, Miles. Come on,
I'll
he's the
give
plug.
it to you.
He,
That nigga do be kind of predicting the landscape. I'll give it to you.
Bro, Miles, he said it. He said it
that
on his
bitch ass nigga.
Day. He said I don't need to go to the artist. The label tells me.
No, that's hey, hold on, that's diabolical. I don't have to ask you shit.
Hendrick.
Yeah,
I'm going to the label.
The label gonna say, yeah, this is what's going on. Oh, okay, I got you.
Who got armament hockey?
Now hold on. We ain't gonna smooth past this. Hold on, because J-Rob's on to some shit. Imagine an artist trying to talk shit to you, and you already know everything about them before they could even say shit.
That's how act moves.
That's how act moves. For real.
Like you could never really challenge that motherfucker because now not only does he know shit about you, it's open. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You couldn't defend yourself. You cannot defend yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't you owe how much? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wait, hey, didn't you just? Oh yeah, you just got the contract, right? Oh, okay. Who own you?
Exactly.
I thought so. Okay.
Nah, real spill.
Okay. And you can't say you be like, fuck you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I got you. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Miles. That thing you just told me about Narwhal just actually disappointed me. That's
like your daddy snitching on you.
Yeah, that's like when you find out Santa Claus not real right there.
Yep.
I thought Narwhal was a legend. Right? That actually just killed my heart.
Wait, how do you know it's not real?
It's scripted. So there was an artist who was basically asked about it. He was talking about it in an interview, and he was basically saying beforehand they come on like a pre-made script.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really practice too much on the artist side of things, but obviously Nardwuar has his little skits where he's gonna do the little doodle, all of that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He practices. It's all scripted.
Damn.
My man Lucky was talking about it on Aiden Raw stream.
Okay.
J-Rob is really hurt. He's like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I really thought he really was doing the research as a journalist myself. You feel me? As a journalist myself.
He probably do his thing.
Take that as a knock though, because what it is, it just shows that you'll be better at it.
No, I just thought it was real. Like I thought he was Miles. I thought he was doing that investigative, like he going into the trenches.
That's what I'm saying though. Like now that you know he's not, the work and shit that you put into, you'll be better.
Well, verify, because I think you're about to touch upon something that I'm curious about. Is so maybe the whole like interaction, like the surprise could be fake. Is the research, the knowledge, is that fake?
Yeah, is that fake? That's what I need to know.
Not if he has a script.
According to what the artist was saying, they basically telling him like these little fun facts. There's no way he'd be able to know this stuff without, you know what I'm saying, being personally in a circle. But I'm not going to invalidate his entire career and what he's done in hip hop.
No, I'm not going.
You know what I'm saying? But at least for that portion with the artists and stuff, that's definitely scripted.
Like, because in my head, Miles, I thought he was on some like, you know how NFL scouts, when they looking at prospects for the draft, they go to your high school and talk to your old teacher. I thought he was doing that. Like, I thought that's what he was doing, like really going back in. So that's what I really thought. So that's why I'm like,
all I know is if anybody go talk to my old high school teacher, you're gonna find out I ain't never changed it. Yeah, he was like that in school too. Principal's office expelled. That motherfucker was a problem. Just watch. I'm like, damn, he always been like this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, after we got past like the No-Bro.
Armament hockey goes to Javante Davis.
Oh, Tank
or Crawford. Boys hit too hard.
What's his name?
I was gonna say
Deontay Wilder. Because that's all he be doing.
No.
He said no armament.
No, you don't get
Actually,
shit.
Aaron Donald has armament hockey. Aaron Donald has armament hockey, bro.
Look, Deontay has one of the craziest right hands in boxing history. Like, though.
Okay.
No,
I'm just saying the one person he couldn't knock out was Tyson Fury. Everybody else going to sleep.
Bro, his last 3 fights, I ain't seen nothing armament about it, King. Ain't nothing armament about it to me, brother.
So his last 3 fights
hold on. Tyson
career.
And Tyson is the MMA fighter, right?
No, that's the boxer.
No. Which one's the MMA fighter?
Francis
Ngannou.
Yeah, that motherfucker there, boy. He I like him.
I can't wait to see him fight.
I mean, I heard he got his ass beat by was it Anthony?
Anthony Joshua. Yeah.
He's not. Let's keep it a stack. He's not a boxer, but he did beat Tyson Fury. He should have been at one point the world heavyweight champion in boxing.
Yeah.
But that boxing
they weren't going to let that happen, though. They weren't going to let that happen.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury was out here digging around, not taking it seriously. He got caught.
Yeah, he won that fight
multiple times.
Yeah, I agree. I think Tyson Fury won that fight for sure. I mean, Francis won the fight he had against Tyson Fury for sure.
Yeah, it was one of those situations. If it's close, it's going to Tyson. 100%. The credibility of boxing Can't stand it for some dude who does MMA come here and just beat the world champ. Nah, that can't happen. So, with that said, any other agendas that we want to lay on the table?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Miles. Go ahead.
Mine's
Nah,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
1,
wait.
2, 3.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You
What
good?
are we doing? All right. Mine's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Rest in peace to all of our illegal anime sites. Anime Shug just got taken down today. Anime.to also got taken down today. Japan is not playing.
What about Go-Go?
I didn't check yet. But maybe. It
Yeah,
looks
wow.
like Japan is not playing. They took some manga sites a couple months ago. Now they're coming down on the anime sites. Just stay vigilant, fellas. You might have to actually start getting some money in your pocket and paying for these subs.
Well, hold on. You could just come on to comics. You know what I'm saying? Because
nah.
We
Right where you at.
I'm just saying. We've never had those problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
Yeah, but y'all reboot like every couple years anyway. We good, bro. We all right.
Hey, guess what?
Y'all rebooting right now in DC.
Hold on.
You need an encyclopedia to keep up.
Nah, bullshit. We not rebooting shit. And I will say this though, at least our shit don't end. You know, I'm just saying, put that out there.
Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing?
Is that a good thing? Are you sure?
That's a great thing. It means we will always have stories of our favorite characters.
I'm saying because we're like, damn, Batman still got those daddy and mommy issues. Like, god damn.
Hey, he'll have that. Look, he'll have that shit to the day he died. Literally, that's not even a joke. That's some real shit. He'll have
I want to hug this man. Like, Jesus.
Shit, he just got back to actually being Bruce Wayne. That's crazy. I should stop wearing the cape all the time. Bitch, really? Oh my god.
One thing that I do want to ask about, especially this is One Piece related, considering that the Egghead arc has officially ended, where do we think this ranks among One Piece arcs? Considering all like obviously we got some good action, a lot of lore, very important lore, and appearances and reveals. Where does this rank amongst One Piece arcs as of right now?
We were talking about it earlier today. I wouldn't be mad at a top 5 knot. I could see it. Now, I don't think it's like 1 or 2, maybe not even 3, but top 5 for sure. I could see it.
Well,
Egghead was solid.
I'm not putting it above. I'm not putting it above Marineford. I'm not putting it above Wano. I don't think I'm putting it above Alabasta. Ennis Lobby. Are we putting it above Ennis Lobby?
No.
I have Ennis Lobbies above Alabasta.
Well, I'm just naming things better than Egghead.
I would probably. I mean, if someone put over Alabasta, I don't think that's crazy. I think Alabasta's tough though.
I'll put Egghead above Alabasta personally.
The only comp I really think it has is like, to me, Ennis. I'm not high on Wano, but I'm gonna be fair. Wano, Dressrosa, maybe like Whole Cake.
I'd put it above Whole Cake.
And then after that, I feel like in Marineford, obviously, and then after that, I feel like it's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
For me,
Reverie. Do we consider Reverie an arc?
Yeah, there's a little mini arc.
It's a mini arc, yeah.
Nah, for me as an arc, I'm not gonna lie. Like this is probably the most beautiful that they've ever done One Piece, in my opinion. I think this is, if they keep this shit going, it's I'm not gonna lie. Like out of all the arcs they have and all the episodes they have, this season was just, it was like watching Studio Ghibli, but it was just action packed basically. You know what I'm saying? Like Studio Ghibli has so many scenes where it's just this display of just art. This shit was just, I haven't been like bored of it yet at all. I was watching that shit this morning.
No, the anime Egghead been crazy.
It's insane.
That's been crazy.
To add on to, I think Ty mentioned it too. I think what makes Egghead so special as well is it was kind of Oda mastering that kind of lore dumpy Reverie style art where we're still getting the progress from all around the world, but at the same time he's keeping it crazy action packed at the same time. We got backstories that provided a lot of information, a lot of impactful moments between characters, and then a fight to head up right after it. He really mastered that information versus fight path to me. I fucked with Egghead.
Yeah, I like Egghead too.
No, I'm with you. Egghead was of course I like lore and history and the tension that's throughout the entire arc, because similar to like Marineford, this is an arc where the main characters didn't win the fight technically. They didn't beat the five elders. They didn't beat anyone really, other than I guess maybe Rob Lucci. But other than that, it's more about kind of escaping the situation and kind of getting that information that affects the entire world. Like I said, similar to what Marineford provided with Whitebeard doing what he did, and obviously what happened to Ace. And those type of arcs, different from like the typical, oh yeah, I gotta keep on fighting until I beat that guy. I really like those arcs. I think those provide a lot for a story, and it just builds the overall narrative. So yeah, Egghead, I would say top 5 too.
Let me touch on one thing you said, Riddell, because I agree with it. I also give Oda credit because he showed us that the Straw Hats can still lose without them actually be beaten via combat. They lost through the means of an objective, where basically the Gorosei were able to secure, and the Marines were able to secure everything that they wanted, while the Straw Hats they were able to save one Vegapunk. They ultimately failed in the long run. So I think it was interesting to see, because a lot of fans' problem was like, the Straw Hats got a major power up. How is it going to be that they're still going to be able to lose and handle that loss? And I'm glad he still showed us it was possible.
I'm with you. Any other thoughts regarding the arc? Another question I want to pose related to One Piece that just popped in my mind. How do we feel about Kizaru being so emotional? Do we think Kizaru turns coats at any point?
Nah.
I think he might.
I can't see it.
My thing is, if he followed through with killing his best friend, unless we find out he has more, I don't see what else will be you get what I'm saying? The thing that would ultimately make him turn at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Maybe
good point.
Kind of.
Now, I have a question for y'all. Do y'all think that the fact that he was forced to kill his best friend might be like a tipping point for him? Like he starts to really sit down and like, damn, I really did that. Like, I really been working for these people and they made me kill my best friend. Like could that be like a situation where he's having like some more introspection about that situation? Now he's like, man, I can't fuck with these people no more.
I think unfortunately it's gonna be one of those where it's like it is gonna be a turning point, but like the reason that turns him over isn't gonna be. It's not gonna be as big as a reason as like killing your best friend. Like it's not gonna be like as equal. It might be like, oh, some people are in danger and like the Marines are taking priority over catching Luffy or something like that. It's gonna be something small but like personal.
I guess I'm also thinking like, what if this is like just the beginning of the friction that's happening?
I feel like that could happen for sure. Like it could be a moment where we see this in stories all the time, where there's an opportunity, a moment where Kizaru is fighting, the Straw Hats or whoever he's fighting on the good side, and that point of reflection makes him either stop doing what he's doing or turn a blind eye just one time, and it's a pivotal moment in the story. I can see something like that happening versus like Aokiji's actively fighting against them. Kizaru could be that one moment type situation. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I can see it either way. I think if anybody were to defect, it would be him and Fujitora for sure. I couldn't see Green Bull and Akainu leaving though.
Oh yeah, they not.
Of course not. They ain't nowhere.
Yeah, they 10 toes. Random. I know you wanted to ask a question regarding Spider-Man to Lion.
Oh
Mr.
shit,
Lion, Mr. Lion, can I call you Mr. Lion?
Hell no, you can call me King. I'm just fucking with you. Go for it.
Yo, what the fuck is up with Paul and Spider-Man, bro?
What do you mean?
So I don't keep up with comics. I have a baby cousin who keeps up with comics because he's the one that we have the discussion.
You talking about Mary Jane and Paul?
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? Oh, that.
So my boy Spider-Man for the better part at least of the last year, because I get all the Spider-Man talk from him. Spider-Man basically being an NTR in his own goddamn story. This guy Paul done took his girl, had a family with her low key, even though the kids technically didn't exist, And every time Spider-Man tried to do something in his life, Paul just around just messing things up to the point where Spider-Man, something going wrong in Spider-Man's life in the comics is now with me. So I've been looking I've been looking for somebody to explain that to me. Why? Because every also other people I've talked to about that are they just can't stand Spider-Man anymore. They just can't stand Paul. They can't stand Spider-Man. What they keep doing to him. So King Lon, explain to me what the hell's going on over there.
So first things first, this is a classic case of listening to the wrong fandom. The writer, which I'm not gonna say his fucking name, is fuck him for right now because none of us like him. The last arc before he got a hold of Peter, Peter was happy. Peter had solved all his problems. Him and Mary Jane were good. We thought the next season of Spider-Man was supposed to go into the arc of him finally having a family. Everything's supposed to be good. Mm-hmm. We start off with Peter Parker and Mary Jane not together. And we're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? And then we find out that a god tried to come after Peter and missed, and instead took Mary Jane to an alternate fucking dimension. Peter damn near broke into the Fantastic Four's house, started working with Osborn to get everything he needed to go find her. He did this shit in a fucking day. I'm gonna say it again. He did this in a fucking day. Robbed them, went after everybody just to go save her. He goes to the other dimension to save her. She's been in that bitch for fucking years. I'm talking about years. And she's like, well, I didn't think you were coming to save me. He's like, bitch, I'm Peter Parker. You think I ain't gonna come back for you? What the fuck? So she's with Paul, and they had these kids that are a part of that universe. Now, this is what's crazy. Something your boy probably didn't tell you about Paul. The evil asshole that's a god that's fucking shit up, Paul is his son. And when Peter goes to try to tell Mary Jane who he is, Peter's about to whoop Paul's ass. You know who he is, Mary Jane? Do you know who this sick bastard? He goes, yes, Peter. He told me who he was. And he's like, and you still fucking him? You know what he is? You know who his dad is? We don't have secrets, Peter. Oh, hell no. Like as a comic book fan, we're reading this shit, and we're just like, bro, if you go black suit, we'll understand. We'll get it. We'll fucking get it. But him and Mary Jane aren't together, but you can tell Mary Jane wants him back, but, she's still with Paul. But he did go back with Black Cat. Then him and Black Cat broke up. Now he's got a new girlfriend that he's going to try to make something with, but it's still like, it's fucking stupid. This is the dumbest arc for Spider-Man that's ever happened. He's been getting his ass beat left and right. He got fucked over by Tombstone. Tombstone beat his ass in titanium cuffs. Then the Goblin, titanium cuffs. He made a joke in the comics. If anybody asks, we'll just say it's adamantium. No, bitch, it's titanium cuffs. You couldn't break out of titanium, Peter. And then Tombstone was finna shoot him, and he went to begging for his life. Please don't shoot me. I'll leave. I swear to God. Like, I'm not kidding. It was quite fucked up. And then he went bad for a little bit, but he didn't kill nobody. Then the Goblin got out of his body. Then they put the Goblin back into his fucking body. Now the spirit of the Goblin is supposedly fucking gone. Supposedly, it's stupid. Now they're going back into the Spider-Verse shit. And Peter Parker now has the black suit. He has Venom back. Venom is now his symbiote as of right now for the new Venom-verse war that's about to go on. So it's Spider-Man is just not in a good place right now.
So you telling me Spider-Man, who can go toe-to-toe with Wolverine, can't break out of titanium now?
So the excuse they used was, well, his spider powers weren't working. He was he was going through some shit. I'm like, but it was titanium, bitch. Like he was taking punches from Tombstone. He can't break out of titanium. Tombstone is a superhuman. So like, what the fuck? Like
Tombstone, the dude that got a gallon head, right?
No, yeah, Tombstone, the motherfucker that he's albino with sharp teeth. That motherfucker. So I'm just like, nah, real shit. He's albino with sharp teeth. Like he's black. Tombstone's black. He's just fucked up looking. So it's like, yeah, it's like right now, Spider-Man is just not. Some issues are cool, but it's just the shit Peter's going through is just. It's just dumb, bro. It's just dumb.
Like, cause I've heard whether or not it's obviously people on YouTube. Like I talked to my baby cousin, other people I've talked to. Like they're just like they're done. Yeah. Like for instance, my baby cousin, his first comic book ever was a Spider-Man comic. He loved Spider-Man. Like that, when he was younger, he had the sheets, the draw, he had all that stuff. Now he's like, I'm putting it down. He's like, I can't do it no more. I can't keep asking my mama to go buy me a Spider-Man comic.
If your cousin loves Spider-Man, the only Spider-Man comic I could recommend that I think he'll really, really fucking love is the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man that's been coming out. And it's been peak. Peter has the black suit. Peter and Mary Jane are together. Peter has a fucking family. Like, the story is the shit, man. And what's so great about it is Peter in this storyline he has the opportunity to choose if he wants to be Spider-Man, and he makes that choice. And Mary Jane is with it. She's like, "So what do you choose?" "I want to be Spider-Man." She's like, "Okay, and I'm with you all the way, baby." I'm like, "Why the fuck we can't get this shit in 616? What is this?" So it's like, no, they've completely fucked him over. I'm still buying the books, hoping for a change. But it's just I can't be like, "Yeah, guys, y'all gotta go." Like some stories are cool, but it's just nah.
Like, could this do like really bad damage? Because I've never heard Spider-Man be talked about this way.
It can do bad damage to the sense that you have like a lot of people have been begging Marvel to give him growth. A lot of people have been begging because at this point, Peter should have had his own company. Peter should have money. He shouldn't be broke and poor. That motherfucker is still broke. He's still broke as shit.
That don't make no sense.
Peter should have a family right now. Like, there's no reason he's in the situation or positions that he's in right now. Like, he just got a brand new girlfriend, and she bad as shit too. She bad as shit. And he went to dinner with this bitch with no shoes, socks. Where are you?
My boy got that broke Riz.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like, and that's what's crazy. Like, he leaves her at the dinner table, and he comes back. "Oh my God, you're still here? I really want this to work, Peter." I'm like, "God damn, how you? What the hell? What are you doing, Peter? Peter, that shit must be good, bro. You knocking that shit back. That's what I'm talking about. Go on, get it, boy." But this will do a lot of damage for Spider-Man fans because the problem is like, if you don't find a way to fix this shit quickly, like people only care about non-canon stories for so long. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's gonna get to a point where people just like, "Well, fuck Peter. We'll just go talk to Miles because Miles is the only one getting growth. His stories are interesting as shit." And then you got Spider-Boy, Gwen. You have all these other Spider characters amongst the Spider-Verse that are getting their own series too. And everybody is just enjoying those stories a lot more than Spider-Man. So you keep fucking around and nobody don't give a fuck about Peter. Don't give a fuck about Peter after a while.
So my last question is my last question, so why don't they just give in the 616 like, no, we're cool on Mary Jane. Just let Peter and this new girl just run for a long time.
Because the problem with that is that because the problem is Mary Jane and Peter at some point are supposed to have kids. Peter's supposed to have a daughter and a son. Like he like the Peter Parker has had in all other universes. Even in the Spider-Verse, you saw Peter and Mary Jane get together and they had a baby. Like, that's supposed to be a fucking thing. Like, all the shit that him and Mary Jane went through was supposed to be fucking over. Like this is the time of growth that everybody's been waiting for because now he would have something to actually fight for. But now you got Mary Jane who has fucking powers now and she's a superhero, and Peter, like, it's just fucking like this. You would think this would be the best time. She's got powers now, so now she should know what it's like to be a fucking superhero and the shit that he's had to go through. So it's like,
wait, Mary Jane got powers?
Yeah, she's got fucking powers. Matter of fact, hold on. I got the first appearance and everything. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let me shout out this super chat. My Angie Carr, shout out Angie Carr with another $2 super chat. She says, "I don't care what y'all said. Cosmic Ghost Rider is him." Hey man, shout out. I think that's a conversation from the old PC anime days.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Mary Jane. Her name is Jackpot now.
That cover tough.
Yeah, she's I bought like fucking 9 of them, but she has her own powers now, like Russian roulette. So what ends up happening is they call her Jackpot because, like a slot machine, she has this band on her arm, and when she slots them, depending on what they pick, she gets a different power. If she gets all 7s, then she gets an ultimate power. Like, she might have the power cosmic, the Phoenix Force, or some shit like that. So depending on what she slots as, depending on what type of power she gets within that bracket. So she can become God. I bullshit not. She's hitting all 7s one time. She's like, "Damn, bitch, I think you're Captain Universe or whatever the fuck you are." She's like, "I'm all powerful. Let's use it." Like, it's crazy. If she craps, then she'll get crappy powers too. It's weird. So it's like gambling. That's why they call it Jackpot.
That's dope.
Before we move on to like the main topic, one more question for you, Lion, since we've some of us who's watched Deadpool and Wolverine already answered this question on the podcast, but the question is related to you. If if we have the projects of Secret Invasion, The Marvels, Deadpool and Wolverine, Guardians, the recent movie, and Loki season 2, how would you rank those in order?
God damn. Oh shit. Okay. First of all, Deadpool Wolverine is at the top. What were the other ones? Say it again.
Loki season 2, Guardians,
okay.
Recent movie, Guardians, The Marvels, and Secret Invasion.
Y'all might not like what I have to say about this, but Deadpool Wolverine number 1, Loki season 2 is at number 2, Guardians is number 3. I have a shitload of reasons why I did not like Guardians. They fucked over Adam Warlock is one of them. Star-Lord never got his second mask, and he never did no Star-Lord shit. And some of that shit felt like Men in Black for me. So that's number 3. Marvels is gonna be number 4, and then Secret Invasion is number 5.
I think when me, Lonnie, and Riddell talked about it, we agreed with your top 3. It was a combination of Loki, Deadpool, and then Guardians was that 3. I had Loki 1, Deadpool 2, Guardians 3. But I just think Loki's the best thing since Endgame that they've made. In my opinion.
The problem with Loki is that Loki was it had a slow start, and like towards the end is where it really shined. Whereas Deadpool Wolverine was just good from fucking point A to point B. Like I can watch Loki, and because I read comics, I'm like, okay, this is I get it, awesome. But then it's like, okay, can we move the fuck on now? Can we get to some shit? Thank you. But like, man, Deadpool Wolverine, they did so much shit, so many cameos and shit. I'm sorry, that's number 1. I don't give a fuck. That's number 1.
Man, I'm not mad at it. I'm similar random though. I have Loki season 2 number 1, but Deadpool and Wolverine, I've been seeing some of the criticism online, and I don't really get it. A lot of people are more willing to kind of crap on the movie despite how good it was. And it's unfortunate, but I guess the looming question that people have been asking recently is, will Ryan Reynolds return as Deadpool now that it's part of the MCU, and how long will he stay there?
Absolutely. He made them too much fucking money. Absolutely.
Well, that's not the looming question right now, because he just dropped the post-credit scene with Gambit.
For Gambit. So it's like he made them so much money. Like basically what Marvel did was this. They said, we're gonna let you do whatever you want. We're gonna go tell you shit, and you got it. He said, oh, okay, have a good day. And after making this movie, and this movie made a billion plus, you can't say shit to him now. If he I'm not kidding. I guarantee you he's gonna either direct or have some part of the fucking Gambit movie. He's gonna have some kind of part in the next Blade movie. He's gonna have some part in all those, because again, his system worked. No matter what you say, no matter how you say it, his system worked, and the multiverse shit is still intact because the TVA is still here. So it's like,
well,
go for it.
I mean, I've seen the reports where they said that Ryan Reynolds wasn't going to return for Deadpool 4, so maybe things have changed. Because I remember reading those.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, shit like that is like when motherfuckers told us PlayStation will never have a PS3 or a PS4 or a PS5. That's a goddamn lie. We thought we were never gonna get Wolverine back. We thought we was never gonna get fucking Blade back. You pay a motherfucker enough money, he coming back. We just got the Russo brothers and goddamn and Tony Stark back. Don't ever believe no shit. He'll never come back from. I'll shut that shit up. He'll be back.
Money talks for sure.
Money. Who the fuck? Who gonna say no to a free bag? Robert Downey Jr. is making $100 fucking million more than the directors for his movie. So like, what the fuck are we? Hell yeah. Who say no? Who gonna say the fuck?
Well, maybe he's the one that can finally get that Blade movie off the ground. They've gone through like 15 directors. It feels like.
I heard the main actor is no longer doing, or he might leave the project, is what I've been hearing.
Yeah, well, no, he already said he's leaving. They don't know. Mr. Harsha Ali, how do you say his name? He was already talking about fucking leaving and shit. But it's the fact that, how can I put it? What people don't understand, just like the Crow movie that just came out, the special sauce was there for a reason. Stop trying to deviate from the sauce that they use. Like, just make the sauce. Like for me, if I could make a Blade movie, what I would do is I would make Ali his son, right? I would have it be Blade. Blade is still the Daywalker. I would have him in the movie, but I would make him the next Blade. Like he's his son. Like I would start the movie off with him going out killing vampires, looking like Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like doing what he's doing. Like, who are you? I'm Blade. Like he's like trying to establish his name, but kind of fucks up, and his dad has to come save his ass. And he's like, I didn't need your help, old man. Like that would be such a good dynamic to have with him taking over the reins. You know, like come on, y'all know that shit would be good as fuck. Like Blade having a fucking son, teaching him how to be a Daywalker, and then kind of having his back and shit. And then like you could even have him bring up old stories of Whistler and shit. He's like, I don't know why you're always on me. You know, I said the same to Whistler. He was always on me too. But you know, hey, I'm alive, bitch. Like so I'm trying to like I that would be kind of cool to see that black father and that black son dynamic play out. And you can even kill Blade off if you want to and let him take over as Blade. But I think that would be the great passing of the torch because, you know, he's getting at that age where he can't keep doing this shit forever. You know, you being black and having longevity only goes so goddamn far. You know, we're not immortal. You know what I'm saying? And he looked good. Like he laughing, but he know I'm telling the truth. But like being black will only get us so far. You know, we can only do shit for so long. So it's like if I was them, that's what the fuck I would do. I would do Blade having a son and passing the torch to his son. That's what I would do. And have him go and have it do some shit like the 616 universe. That's what the fuck I would do. That's what the fuck I would do. And I think that would make a lot of fucking money and it'd be great because you'd be passing on the torch. And then later on, you could have that Blade have a fucking daughter. Like it's so much you can do with that. That could be a trilogy movie. It's so much you can do with that.
No, I'm with you. Blade, hey, we can't wait for it to return to the MCU. But with that said, let's move on to our main topic. And this should be a lot of fun. So let's get right into it.
I am loving that shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got a little money in your pocket. I like that.
Hey man, we just have a lot of great people part of the team, man. That's all. It's a team effort. That's what we got.
Shout out to Santo for real.
For sure. Shout out to Santo. But all right, so this is what we're gonna do today. Initially, we were thinking about doing Aura, but we already kind of talked about all the big Aura characters for anime and manga. So we kind of switched it and decided to be a little nasty for today's topic. So we're gonna have a draft, comic book characters versus manga/anime characters. And this draft is determine the most overrated characters in the respective niches. And then we're going to have a collection of five-ish characters. I'd say 5 characters is a good number. 5 characters to choose from. We're going to 5 characters in our lineup. We'll put them in a poll to decide the winner. Shout out the last winner was Team Villain. So a lot of those guys got another tally in their record. Miles is winning by far, by the way, by like 3. Everybody else is like one person might have 2 and everybody else has 1. So shout out Miles. But
who's in last place? That's what I want to know. Who's in last place?
I'm in last. I haven't won one.
Okay. And we also didn't want to do Aura line because we would animate with a dog walk comics, so it would have gone there. I didn't want to.
That's not true.
I didn't want to embarrass you up here like that. So that's another.
I'm sorry. You talking about the franchise who's been doing horror comics way longer than you've been doing like cartoons. You got it. No, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. You got it. Because last time I checked, any horror genre that y'all had,
we said Aura, not horror. Aura, not horror.
Oh, Aura, even if it's okay, well, even if it's Aura, motherfucker, you ain't got more Aura than us, so I don't want to hear that. Like, hold on. Everything y'all got came from us. Fuck you talking about?
We do it better. We do it better.
What the fuck you don't?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You got the ingredients doesn't mean you can cook.
Lie. You know how like before Michael Jordan's Dr. J, Michael Jordan took that shit and made it better. So I don't took that shit and made it better.
Hey, I tell you what. You know what? I'll believe you when you get your live actions in order. Other than that, y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying?
But like now, y'all stealing Artful. Now y'all doing isekais.
Hey, but guess
y'all
what?
Doing isekais now?
Nah, but guess what? But we doing them. You know what I'm saying? We doing them. All I know is Y'all ain't got no free books to read, so I'm good. Y'all got
here's the thing. Well, as a person that pays for shonen,
your shit's free.
That's point number one.
I'm definitely dropping that $2 on shonen.
Why do we?
Hey, all I know is look, the anime community is broke as shit. So all I know is the anime content finna be dry as shit when y'all can't get them books. That's all I know. That's all I know. Y'all gonna go right back to talking about the same shit.
You gotta pay for our shit. Your shit's free.
Nah, we good.
I would say
we all got subscriptions.
Actually, you know what's crazy? We can go to the store and read all our books. Anime fans don't leave the house. So y'all ass gonna be in there.
I go to Barnes and Noble.
No. I said most anime fans don't leave the house.
Hey, like I said, man, we don't need why would they need live action when I got the scriptures, as Jared would say. We got the scriptures.
Ty, you saying that?
What is? Hold on, I'm gonna take your line. Read the damn book.
But hold on, Ty,
read the damn book.
But that's my point. Hold on, Ty, that's my point. How many anime fans can read? How that shit got quiet?
They read subtitles.
Wow, you really saying that?
You
really
gotta
read like 5 videos a day of comic people that don't read?
Hold on, Ty. When I said Goku couldn't breathe in space, the whole anime community lost their fucking mind. Yet that shit's been in the books and the cartoons since forever. So like I said, how many?
I have a question for you, Lion. As the last time I say, who have you had to correct more, Goku fans or Batman fans?
Uh-oh.
Who can't read, Lion?
I can't. Hey, hold on. I can't even say she's right. I've corrected more Batman fans than Goku fans.
Didn't you just have a video talk about the movies are based off the comics because people don't read the comics? I
just saw a video today of them.
Now, Ty. I'm talking, Ty. It's good.
No. Because I saw a video today of you talking about Quicksilver and Barry Allen. And it called out people that can't read. So
I don't know, King. I don't know.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Show me a feat that states that Quicksilver ran faster than time itself. It says it right here, bitch. It says it right here. Hold on. Oh damn! It does say that. Oh shit. Well, show him running faster than the concept of speed. It says it right here too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, King. I'll just last thing I'll say. We gonna have a reading contest between the comic fans and manga fans. I think manga fans got it. We're gonna reading contest.
We're not gonna bring no Naruto fans in here. We're not bring no Naruto fans. Then we got it.
Ask a comic fan to read 3 paragraphs. As an anime fan to read 3 paragraphs.
Without stuttering.
We gonna.
No, we definitely
put some pressure in. Put a girl in the room. See what happens.
Yo, fellas, can we start this draft? Because I'm tired. I'm gonna fall asleep up here. So let's get to the draft so I can lock the fuck in. Please.
All
please,
right.
Fidel, please host Fidel. Please.
J-Rob's gonna be like random after Eddie.
I'm tired, bro. I worked 6 days straight, busting out 15 articles a day, bro. I'm tired. Come on.
This man is grinding. You gotta respect it. All right, so yeah, we're gonna pick our lineups, most overrated characters, and then it'll be put in a poll. So since our guest is here, we're gonna have him go first to whatever.
Wait. My question is this though: are we like splitting the teams? Sorry, Riddell. Are we just drafting?
Go ahead and defect, J-Rob. I know you want to. Go ahead and defect.
I'll rock with King Lion.
All right, J-Rob is team anti-BSS. That's what happened right now. Comic book.
I'm turning heel.
Turning heel on us. That's nasty.
What's going on that team? Is it gonna be Ty? Is it gonna be
LJ Rob?
Hey, hold on.
Ty,
Can I say something real quick? J-Rob is got to be one of the hardest working motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. And I know, hold on, and I'm finna glaze real quick. J-Rob is working on multiple fucking careers. This motherfucker is fit somehow. I don't know how he do it. He got a beautiful fucking girlfriend who's athletic as shit. You know what I'm saying? He got his own shit, got some money in his fucking pocket. His teeth are fucking white. I ain't never seen his fucking hairline out of whack. And he still got time to get on this podcast. I just want to say J-Rob is one of the hardest working motherfuckers.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. Actually,
I
do be working hard. So I do appreciate the hell out of that. Honestly.
W's in the chat for J-Rob.
For real.
No, it's still LJ Rob though.
wait. Y'all said I should go to King Lion's team.
Yeah, come on, Ty. I mean, let's do it.
I go to King Lion's team.
Okay, we got another person turning heel on BSS.
Did y'all just ask me to? No.
No, I didn't ask you to. I don't know who did.
That's what I thought y'all said. I'll join J-Rob King Lion. Now I don't know enough about comics. Y'all have to carry me. So
Okay.
I got you.
I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
L Ty LJ Rob, but
Let's do
we
it.
proceed. All right. Team heels. Who's your
Yeah,
first
can I go?
pick?
Can I go first, King Lion?
Yeah,
How
go
about to
ahead.
set the tone? The most overrated comic book character, in my opinion, because we're talking about comics, not shows and movies, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say manga, and then we were gonna
We're
say
not talking about movies, right? I'm
Don't
assuming we're talking about the books, like
Yeah,
reading.
that's all I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So can I get Wolverine at the top?
Wow.
Wolverine at the top, bro. He's not even the most. He's not even the most popping character in his own team. Of the X-Men, bro.
Y'all see, I'm not arguing with him.
Damn.
Like, let's get to it. Like, I'd argue that Cyclops got more aura than Wolverine, but you know what?
More aura, more Riz, more baby.
Everything. I'm going Wolverine number one. That
Now,
Fox Studios blinded y'all from the real dogs in the industry.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to preface this. The winners will be decided based on a poll. And the only thing I'm going to put on that poll is who is more overrated between these manga characters and comic book characters. So take that as you will.
I just want you to know this is going on a manga platform, anime platform. So, you know, like.
So both teams can choose manga and comics, right? Or is it just one side's only manga, one side's only comics?
One side's comics, the other side manga.
Okay.
So we just having an overrated off?
Yeah, it's 3-on-4. Yeah, 3v4.
Dang.
Yo, don't go saying all of that to show that there's a handicap. I know exactly why you threw that in there, brother.
Nice little gaslight, you feel me?
Bring it in.
All right, so Mike, your turn.
Team manga, Team BSS.
Yeah, Riddell, set it off.
What's the first character we want to go with? I mean,
I just said Riddell set it off, and then he's asking.
Stand on your nuts, Radizi. Come on, bro.
I'm not. I'm just presenting the question. I don't even have a character in mind. All right. Overrated character.
You got some low hanging fruit, some easy ones.
You really got some easy ones.
I already know who would have been the top of my list off the rip. Off the rip.
He right here too. I already know who it is.
No, I'm going at the top.
Oh my God, Itachi. Itachi.
I was going to say Ace, but yeah, Itachi.
Hey, J-Rod, we locked in.
Yeah, I was going to say Ace. Perfect.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of fire users on this list.
I don't think Itachi's overrated, so I mean, that's why I didn't pick him. But I mean, that's fine. We can go with Itachi.
W. Riddell.
All right, Team Comics.
Keelan, you go ahead of me because we doing 5 each, right?
Yeah.
For the most.
All right, so I want Keelan to go ahead of me so I get the third pick. So I only got to go once. I don't want to drag us down.
So for the most overrated, right?
Yeah, most overrated.
Bitch Wayne.
Yep, Bruce.
I was about to say that.
Go get Bruce. Yeah, let's put Bruce on here.
I was about to say
let's put Bruce on there. Let's put Bruce on there for sure. I'm with that.
No, it's Bitch Wayne. That's what we call him, Bitch Wayne.
Here's what be my reason, King Lion. I would say the amount of times that King Lion got to tell you people on TikTok that Bane broke his back, something's overrated over there. I don't know how many times he's explained this 50 million times. And
Ty, get specific with it because like I had a dumbass try to argue that shit. First of all, King Lion, we're not going to talk about how Bane took all his villains out of prison and had him fighting them all night. You're the greatest detective in the world. You didn't see that shit coming, bitch. Oh, you're the greatest tactician, master martial artist. Why didn't you just one-tap them bitches, right? I thought you was skilled, right? I thought you knew like 150 ways to kill a motherfucker, right? Right? So where was all that shit at? Where was all that? Oh, so you got outplayed. That's what it sounds like. A motherfucker you never met outplayed your bitch ass, walked in your house, whooped your ass, beat the shit out of you. Oh, okay, that's what it sounded like to me.
Then I was gonna say, when we were talking about the way that he solves problems, because he could do more. Now, again, I don't got a lot of context. I'm using King Lions where he knows more than me on this. I think he could do more in that city. Now, maybe he can't. People say that he shouldn't be.
No, Ty. He can definitely do more.
I don't know.
My man, the richest man on the planet. He can do more.
Ty, they tell him that shit in the movies, the cartoons, and in the comics. The motherfucker, even the last Batman movie they made, you know, your family's known for being philanthropists, but I think you could do more in the city, Bruce. Bro, there's a comic where Bitch Wayne gave Superman's parents a fucking impenetrable fucking shield, right? He says nothing can get past this defense. Oh, okay. Where the fuck was that for Gotham, bitch? Or how about in the Justice League movie when Bitch Wayne bought your fucking house, but you can't buy better shit for Gotham? Oh, okay. Yep. Like you spend your money on everything else except what the fuck you need to. That's why Alfred didn't give you his fucking savings. He gave that shit to Dick Grayson because he knew what Dick would do with it. That's why your ass is broke because you ain't shit. And now, only now, is he thinking we need to live in the city and start working and doing for the city. You know, we got to start actually helping out. And bitch, shut up. You had all this time. You ain't did that shit yet.
And apparently, all his kids hate him. I think.
And we love you, Dad, but piss them off. Yeah, you ain't shit. Yeah, I knew it. There's that hatred for your daddy, bitch.
DJ Rob, I'm contributing.
Yeah, you good. We good. We about to win this joint.
Every time the Joker walks.
I think King Lion gonna like my next one.
Go for it.
Oh wait, is it manga this time?
No, it's manga.
Oh, random Frozen.
Yeah. I'm back. I'm back now. But right. I was just gonna say every time I see Joker do anything, I just get mad at Bruce because you could easily solve this problem.
Talk about
you could easily do it. Santo, just write Batman. Just put Batman.
All right, what's your next? What's your manga pick?
Do I want to say something that's just gonna piss Ty off? Kind of do.
My man just tried to instigate today.
Yeah, I was like
instigate and gaslight. That's what he.
I'm going Gone. I'm sorry, Gone is super overrated. I'm sorry. He doesn't change that much throughout the whole story. He throws the biggest temper tantrum we've ever seen.
We're gonna win.
Let him sing, J-Rod.
Can we talk about that before we?
Nah. He already picked. He picked.
Bro. You better leave that baby.
Ace was right there.
Yeah, Miles.
Y'all slander Ace at every opportunity, and you pick Gone.
Gone is super overrated to me. And we still got 5 spots.
Gone is not overrated.
You mean 3?
Gone is overrated.
He's selfish. I'll give you he's selfish, but he ain't overrated.
People keep on acting like he's a top tier MC, which he is not at all.
I think he's top tier.
Nigga, he has some of the greatest resolve.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Gone. Yeah, Gone is fire.
No, I'm not a big fan of Gone either. My thing is, I'm trying to think about it in terms of like, do the fans think he's overrated?
Man, you put Benny Maru for most aura, man. We not really.
Nigga, I was gonna put my nigga Ren Goku, man. That overrated.
I didn't say Benny Maru, but all right, Team Comics.
All right, go ahead, J Rob. He took my Batman pick.
I think King Lion would agree with this one. Hal Jordan.
Fuck yeah, get that shit.
Jordan. Jordan.
That's Green Lantern, right?
Green Lantern. Out of here.
Get him out of there. He's raggedy. Yeah, he's raggedy. Get
Hal Jordan. Fuck that. Hey,
no. You have to put Hal Jordan. You have to put Hal Jordan.
You got to specifically put Hal Jordan.
Because it's 2 of them. Hal Jordan. Because I'm not talking about Jonathan Stewart.
Bro, you want to know why I stopped being a Hal Jordan fan?
Come on, talk to these
people. I found out in one of his older fucking comics, right? There was this little elf-looking alien chick who was underage and wanted to date him. So he told her, no, you're a kid. This bitch used her ring to age herself up, and he went for it. I said, you raggedy bitch. Just because she looked grown don't mean she grown. Are you fucking? And then
I think I got one. I think I got one.
You know what else, King Lion, too, that I don't like? Because you probably read this comic book. When the man he's literally in the Green Lantern Corps. How did you literally let Superman and Batman outwill you for your ring?
Took your shit. That was in Batman. Batman, Superman, world's finest.
They just took his ring off his finger because they just outwilled him. They said we wanted it more and took the ring. Come on, bro, get him.
Yep, and I got the comic for that shit. He said, I don't think we can beat him. Bullshit. Give me that ring, bitch.
They literally decided that we wanted more than you, so we're gonna take his ring off his finger. I thought that was
deboed him for his ring
off his hand. He said
random. They deboed his ring, bro. Deboed him for the ring, bro. And then did a Porter fusion with the earrings like Dragon Ball Z.
Kyle Rayner better anyway. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't say that, but
I think I got a good one.
Bro, hold on. Kyle got beat by Deathstroke, and Deathstroke crushed his hand. He said, the ring will never work for you. I don't need it to work, bitch. But if I break that fucking hand, you can't use it. He's like, and that was it. I was like, you let a human do that to you, bitch? You let a human? I'm done. Have a good day. Fuck the lanterns. Fuck them.
I think I got a good one. I hope I don't make us tank, but I think I got a good one.
All right. Team Manga, we're back at it again. Yeah, I mean, we can talk it through. Just because someone says a name, Santo, don't immediately put it. But
hey, the chat didn't mind gone. Whatever.
I mean, I don't. My thing is, Gon is either overrated or, for the most part, he's properly rated. So that's kind of how I perceive Gon right now. Who do we got next? Are we putting Ace like everybody wants? Is Ace gonna?
Ace. Miles also said Rengoku.
That boy Ace on it.
Rengoku. I'm trying to think of characters people prop up all the time.
Those two.
Well, I was gonna say it was Miles anyway. So
no, why gotta be me? We a team, right?
Yeah, you threw up two good names. So
Ace, Rengoku. How do we feel about Rock Lee?
What?
Because Rock Lee, I really like Rock Lee, but
I mean,
he's because of the story that he's given in Shippuden.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
He doesn't become as good as he should have been
because it killed his aura.
Yes,
I could agree with that. But let me ask you this though: what about the movies though? The movies was doing him justice. Nah, no movies.
It's niggas, because you want to know why, J-Rob? It's niggas who haven't even seen them bitches to really understand how crazy he was going in them movies.
Facts. That's a fact.
They had
I'm not mad at Rock Lee.
They had him nunchucking out. He was wilding out in them movies,
Facts, bro. When he was throwing the chains around his arms and giving out work, like, come on.
But hold on. I'm not trying to defend, like, the other team, but I just don't even see how his name even gets brought up as overrated. I'm just saying. That's probably.
I don't think he should go before Ace, because I think Ace is.
Miles, you should already know mine. This one gonna make you mad.
Lock it in.
Talk about it, Santo. Nah, lock in Rock Lee though.
Hold on.
I would say Ace for the most part. He's pretty much universally beloved in One Piece
for no reason.
So I could see why people. I mean, I like Ace
Miles for no reason.
I hate it.
Bro. I don't even.
I actually
get it,
abhor
bro.
Ace. I get his character and I understand why he makes the decisions he does, and like it all makes sense. Don't get me wrong. But I think Ace is one of the dumbest niggas alive, bro.
And he's
or dead now.
And sometimes it's cringe, bro. Sometimes it's a little cringe, in my opinion, bro. It's a little cringe sometimes, bro.
Like that is fair because I like how Ace introduced himself to the story when he showed up and did everything with Luffy. Yeah. But I 100% agree when he kept on blindly going after Blackbeard. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Come on, bro.
Y'all picking Ace or
like his stubbornness is what made him so cringe, Riddell. Like at times.
No, I'm with that. I'm with that.
J-Rob, picture somebody shit talks your pops. You get mad and want to stand up for his honor, and then that nigga walks you down.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
dude. Yeah. And then you made my dog Garp. And then you made my dog Garp cry. So I'm really not rocking with you.
Hold on.
And you made Garp cry.
Hold on. That sound like what Vegeta did to Gohan. That's what that shit sound like. You're not gonna talk about my dad. Shut your ass up. Bro, hold on. Piccolo let that shit happen. He was like, you're mad now. Let him take his ass.
Yeah.
All right. So team manga, we
Ace is fine.
I'm fine with either pick, yeah.
I got one for y'all.
All right, Tate, but before you say
I'm gonna discuss it with y'all, but let's not put it down yet. What do you guys think about this comics? We gotta think about Homelander. Only because the boys' comics ain't shit. And two, they put him in conversations strength wise. He don't belong.
Oh, he don't belong in a lot of these conversations.
Hold on. I believe I agree with y'all saying, but if y'all sit here and say Spider-Man beats Homelander, we fight.
That's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. I'm talking about like
they say they're putting him up with Omni-Man and Superman.
Yeah, no. He's a clone, but he ain't up there now because goddamn.
Yeah, exactly. People been like when I remember when the boys came out in the comic, people started talking about the comics after the TV show came out. People were like, "Oh, he should fight Superman." I'm like,
hey, you should have seen the dumbest shit. I got a cash app. I returned.
Yo, how you take that bad? He gave you back your money,
bro. He was like, okay, hey, King Lion. I know you know this, right? Because if he's a Superman clone, then he should be able to do this. Okay, Homelander versus Goku. I said you can have that shit back.
You can have that shit back, dude.
Because the thing, right? I think that his character in the live action version is fire. Comic character is
might be the best TV villain in history, bro.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Goku in the Daima anime could beat Homelander. Let's not. What are we doing?
But you know who I was also thinking about too? I'm actually fine with Homelander being the pick if we take that here because I think this pick will too. But King Lion, I know you've read some of his stories. I think some of it is poorly written. I would actually put Spawn on there.
Wait. For who? For who?
overrated on our list for.
Oh yeah, Spawn. It's a lot.
Spawn. I just think some of the writing in some of his comics is just like, could be better.
J-Rob, let me explain something to you.
And I'm not even as big of an expert as you, King Lion. This is off my just off my little bit of comic book knowledge.
I have everything for Spawn. I bullshit you not. I have read all his comics. These motherfuckers think he can be God. They think he can be. I'm like, shut that shit up. Stop fucking. But he did. He did know he did. And God and Satan beat the shit out of him. They killed him.
Know.
Stop saying that shit.
Yeah,
I think King Lion, I think Spawn as a black character is perfect black representation. He beat his wife and killed his unborn child.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, like Spawn got some.
No, facts. He didn't do that. He punched her in her fucking stomach and killed the baby.
Yes, he did.
Accident. He knew what he was doing. She says,
"Talk about it."
I'm pregnant. Really? Come here, Wanda. Come here.
Y'all think Spawn's a better pick?
No, Homelander just fine. We'll take Homelander here.
No, I'm saying if y'all want Spawn, I'm cool with that.
Bro, we got more to go. How many? We got 3. We got 2 left.
We got 1 more left. We can go to 10 if y'all want.
Why would you 5? 5 is fine.
Let's do the one. We got 1 more. Let's do the 1 more.
Yeah, 5,
okay. Let's do. Oh, we have 5. Let's do a 6 one because I got a 6 one at King Line. I think you're gonna rock with 2.
All right, let's go to 6. All right, so it's Team Manga back at it again.
Question: Sasuke?
Stop.
No, I think Sasuke is more hated nowadays.
Stop. Yo, the Naruto fan base don't deserve Sasuke Uchiha. And
let them pick Sasuke.
I was gonna say Kirito.
I still just don't understand how you can hate
Kirito is massively overrated.
From Sword Art Online.
Yes,
I feel like most people hate Kirito.
Massively overrated.
If you were brothers, King Lion, and you slaughtered my family, and then you told me it's wrong good, I'd hate you too.
But hold on. But that's what I don't understand. I don't understand how people don't understand that shit. You are the last of your fucking race, of your clan.
Yep.
You watched all your family die, and then your brother, who you thought did the shit because he was evil, did it to protect you. And then the people that did it to you was the village you've lived in your whole fucking life. So now it's either like because of them, your family is dead. Because of them, your brother is dead. But if you kill them, then all the other people that you love gotta die too. So it's like you get put in this position where, like, what do you do?
Oh, that's not why I said Sasuke's like overrated or anything. He just gets his ass whooped a lot.
I'm just speaking on the fandom specifically. Just like even when his daughter was like, "So, Dad, can you tell me how the Mangekyo Shotty gonna work? How does it?" He's like, "I don't want to talk about that. We'll talk about that some time. I don't," because he don't want to. Like, how did you unlock yours, Daddy? I killed my best friend. That's how I unlocked mine. The fuck. I snapped his fucking neck, but that fox brought him back. So I don't want to. Like, can you imagine that shit? Because you imagine having that conversation with your daughter, like. We get it from doing bad shit. So it's like, nah, bro. It's I don't see how people can hate him, bro. I just don't get it.
And I also too, like, let's be honest, like Sasuke gave us like some of the best fights in the show. He done popped on everybody. Like
he done walk down though.
He be losing. No, Miles, he be losing, but he pop on everybody. No,
he do.
Like, bro pulled up to the 5 Kage summit.
And got walked down 5 times.
Got walked down, but I gotta get a respect. Bro came up there upside down, all disrespectful.
Oh, he showed up cool. Then he showed his ass.
Hold on. Bro,
he had a weak ass squad too, J-Rob. His squad was trash.
Squad was trash, and he had the biggest balls in the verse.
Bro didn't give a flying fuck. He looked up. Oh shit. Yeah, what's up?
He was with it. I gotta give him his credit. Cause y'all look the same thing Sasuke do. Go out there, pop, lose a little bit, come back. Yeah, we praise Luffy for it.
Yep.
We praise everybody else for it. So
did Luffy ever lose Sasuke his dad as like the Killer Bee fight? Did Luffy ever get dog walk like that?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Raimi Hake home run. What are you talking?
Shit, that did happen.
Raimi Hake home run after he saw his whole squad get wiped. He got home.
That did happen.
Come on, bro.
You know that's my nigga, but let's not cap.
Hold on.
Luffy, my dog.
Could you imagine having that conversation? Hey, remember when I home run?
Kaido, like, come on, Lonnie. Kaido fight, like, come on, bro.
Oh yeah,
like fight Kaido 5 times, bro. He fought Kaido like 5 times.
And Luffy was throwing mad hits. Luffy thought he was doing everything to that nigga. That nigga got up. He said, "Oh, I'm a little drunk."
Oh, hold on. Can I say something to Ty real quick? Hey, Ty, remember that person I called you about?
Mm-hmm.
In 2 hours, that video got 33K.
As it should.
Yeah, y'all can see that. I'm just feeling good about myself.
We still didn't pick it from the chat. I see a lot of Gojos. I see.
I don't get that.
Well, if we want to,
I don't think
talk
Gojo's
about his
really
fall
overrated
off.
though.
Lock in Sasuke.
You know, y'all talking about
lock in Sasuke. Lock in Sasuke.
I don't think we should put Sasuke.
Random. I don't mind Kirito.
I feel like he's not overrated though.
Catch him from Pokemon?
I don't think Kirito's overrated.
My issue with Kirito,
the perennial loser, not overrated.
But that's my point.
Hold on. How did you even bring up Ash Ketchum?
I mean, Sasuke. Yo, listen, Ash got it out of the mud, bro.
There's
He got
no
it out of the
reason why
mud.
this man has had a syndicated television show for 22 years for us to watch him do nothing but get to the highest mountain to lose every single time.
No. Hold on.
I feel like for the most part, people recognize he's a fraud.
Hold on. That's the best part about Ash, though. Unlike every other main character, Ash is still somewhat a kid, and he taught us you can take L. Like Ash is the only anime character showing you can take L's. It's okay to try your fucking hardest and get your ass whooped. And the thing about it is you just don't give up.
Maybe the first 4 times, nigga, but after that, it's like, nigga, you just a loser.
I'm with you, Lion. Nigga went to 10 different regions, was meeting all new niggas each time, and they was all handing that.
He said that perennial loser, guys.
You can't lose that many times to say, I won't give up, and I'm trying to be inspired. I'm like, bro, at some point,
that's the point.
You gotta win one.
Hold on, that's the point. Ash did all that. He lost all those times. But look at the friendships he built. Look at the Pokemon he trained. That motherfucker made
none of that.
Hold on. He made some monsters. And not only that, unlike any other tamer, because of who he was, that motherfucker saved the world more times. He's like Percy Jackson. Yeah, I may have not won this competition, but when y'all need me to save this bitch and keep y'all from dying, I bet y'all call me for that.
And all the legendary Pokemon be fucking with Ash. They all rock with Ash.
But he can't keep some of them. He can't keep some of them.
I agree with Lion. My only stain on Ash is Gen 4. That nigga Ash's whole philosophy, you got to take care of your Pokemon, nurture them. You got to treat them good with respect and love them. And a nigga who don't give a fuck about his Pokemon, that whole shit.
Because that's why.
Yeah, Paul was crazy, bro. Paul was
a sicko. He was Jordan of the Pokemon verse. I'm not gonna lie. He was sick.
Yo, he was really out there releasing Pokemon. Like, you're trash. I can't even bring you with me.
Hey,
you didn't dodge that bitch?
Hold on. Paul was like, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. Fuck out of here. But hold on. But what did Ash do when bro let Chimchar go? What happened?
Plot armor for Chimchar. I ain't never seen Blaze work. I've never seen the ability Blaze work ever until Ash. Blaze, Torrent, Overgrowth never worked. But then all of a sudden, Chimchar, his Blaze goes, stop.
Hold on.
Ash definitely helps
look at that too. Chimchar gets abandoned by his owner, right? Goes with Ash. Ash trains him. He beats the motherfucker and threw him. Remember, you said I was trash, bitch.
But
remember, you said I was trash.
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta give Ash some credit too, because let's not forget they had to in Gen 3, they had to pretty much give somebody Darkrai and Latios to beat Ash. That was a violation.
I will agree with that, because
that was violation.
Nigga went up against a Rayquaza. What am I gonna do against that? I can give him credit where he needed, but for the most part, nigga be getting beat by whack.
Bro had his Charizard. His Charizard be the Moltres, bro. That's kind of crazy.
Bro, Ash became my favorite when he died. Like when I saw what he was willing to do to stop them from fighting each other, and I was a kid. I remember wearing the Pokemon shirts, and I remember getting them Pokemon balls with the gold tablets. I remember when that movie came out and we saw that shit. We went to school the next day. Everybody was nice to each other. Ain't nobody was trying to fight. We was, hey man, you want some of my drink? Okay, yeah. Everybody was nice like that. Like Ash got to be one of the most influential anime characters to ever exist.
Facts, bro. I can't put him. I mean, if y'all put him in overrated, I can understand. But bro's like, he's a Hall of Famer, bro. He's a Hall of Famer, bro.
I can't find no fault.
His influence is undeniable.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer to me, bro.
One thing that is very true. One thing that is very clear. He is a loser.
Fuck out of here. Hold on.
But then he won the Battle Frontier too, though.
Hold on, he's saying that shit, but Ash ain't never had to pay for nothing. He's had a chef his whole life.
True,
he always had a baddie on his side, and again, he has gotten to fly and meet the most powerful godlike characters in the show.
Yeah, I don't call that a loser.
God damn.
Never finish
He
it.
did win a world championship though. He did get his chip though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, by the time it only took us to like graduate.
When
college.
I was a grown ass man, he got his chip. I was
Come
a
on,
little
bro. He
boy
doing this at
watching
10.
him.
He's doing this at 10 years old, y'all.
Nah, but just wait. When Ash becomes a man, just watch. I promise you, ain't nobody gonna stop this.
Ain't no anime character been recognized by ESPN for getting the dub. That's all I'm saying.
No, real shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
Bro got the dub. They put the team out. They had the trophies up. It was breaking news on ESPN that Ash won the chip.
For the tangent.
So apparently, never before have we ever seen this, but a cartoon character won the champion. Oh shit, Ash! Oh shit! Like
it was a big nigga been losing.
It was a big deal. It was a big deal. There's a lot of kids. There's probably somebody who hadn't watched like the last maybe 4 seasons of Pokemon. And they see that ESPN like, oh shit, my dog Ash finally got one.
Hold on. And it's funny because Jared, I remember that something we don't usually talk about. Yeah. Pokemon Ash Ketchum has won his championship.
That's crazy, bro.
You know
what's real when it's breaking news, bro. It's
you know what moment it's going to be equally as big? When that One Piece is revealed, every news outlet, every sports show will be talking about, yo, the One Piece. This is what it is. That shit is going to be trending everywhere. It's going to be all over the place. The world's going to stop for a second.
It just better not be that straw hat.
Speaking of trending, by the way,
let that cool. Wait until after. Wait until after.
Man. So can y'all pick y'all guy for the list?
We will.
We was ready.
I should put Nagi on there. Put Nagi on there. Overrated.
Nagi, Muzan. We got
Nagi overrated.
My dog, bro. Just because he's struggling right now.
He's struggling because he got no creativity. I can't get down with that. Bro can't think, Riddell. Bro, you can't think for yourself. Like, I'm good on
you. Right. So it's like I can't defend this man right now. He's
maybe it get better. We'll see with the chapters. But right now, Nagi's like, and it's funny, Riddell. That's my favorite character for like when the first drop, I'm like, oh, this mug is crazy.
Bro, like, season 2 about to be generational.
Yeah, it should be really good. Let me read out to the super chat. Shout out Angie with another one.
Angie
cooking
today.
Man, it's because Lion's here. Lion, keep on coming so we can get money, man. Appreciate you. He said, "Oh, snap.
Oh shit!"
We'll get to that real quick. Muzan OP, but need SPF. His he looking ass. I don't know what SPF means. I don't know what SPF. But shout out Angie. Shout out Santos. I know who this is. This is a guy who's consistently on Pick a Side.
Mm-hmm.
He's consistently in their chat. He's also an anime fan. I see him on Twitter, and he decided to give 20 memberships.
Shout out to you, Santos. We appreciate it.
Shout out Santos, man. Shout out Santos, man.
He said he got time today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now it's King Lion's turn. Now you just need to double that.
Damn.
Oh, snap. 10 more gifted membership from Santos. Yo, he's cooking today. Hey, Lion, what you doing next week, man?
I told you, hey, whenever y'all want me on, just say the word. You see, I didn't tell
this might need me to be a consistent basis.
I wanted to do Aura. I wanted to go at him with Aura, but then Riddell and the rest of them said no. I was like,
we'll get there. But
whose pick is it?
This is
ours.
We went on a tangent. Our pick. This is our pick, but we're just shouting out the love, saying love.
Yeah, shout out to you, Santos. Thank you.
Santos is a real one though. Like no troll. He's always supporting. I always see him around. Not only in our chat, but also in Pick a Side. But shout out you, man. Appreciate you for sure. Anyway, to kind of go back to what we're talking about.
Yeah, we got some contenders.
So we got to decide on a person.
It was like Rengoku. It was I said Kirito.
Light is also a good one.
Light Yagami?
You think Light overrated?
So I think the way Lonnie is thinking is like people think Light is smarter than he really is compared to like other really geniuses. Because I was thinking on that line too, like maybe
he's
like
not a genius. I'm sorry, he's smart.
But there's like anime geniuses that would cook Light. So I don't know, but that's in consideration. I was thinking, should we pull the Saitama trigger because people think Saitama will destroy the entire universe?
A lot of people are saying Kawaki too.
Well, hold on. Saitama actually has proof that he probably fucking could. So
he could, yeah.
He clearly could. My nigga was farting on rings on Jupiter. We saw that.
I ain't gonna lie. I would say I'm
not calling
Saitama's crazy,
One
bro.
Punch Man.
No, hold on. Worse
I
than
think
that,
Saitama's crazy too, but
hold on.
No, he's crazy.
No,
Crazy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the fight with Garo showed me enough. Order
scaling
is
cars disappear. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, but hold on. Saitama displayed an ability that would technically make him one of the most powerful anime characters in existence. If I can look at you and copy your powers and abilities, then what the fuck are we talking about? Because like he looked at him and copied the power of God. Like that's all he had to do.
Garo said, "Hey, put your arms like this," and then Saitama said, "Don't worry about it, I got the rest."
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Then he traveled through time.
Yeah, Saitama's OD.
Then he traveled through time. Everybody
through time.
I'm with you. I'm just throwing things out there at the moment.
What do you mean, Kai, that Kawaki hasn't been around long enough? There's been a whole damn time skip, nigga. That's long enough. Like Kawaki is ass.
So Kawaki.
What about Code?
Kawaki's so fraudulent right now. So
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Code was just born in the wrong era, gang.
What do you mean?
Literally.
Miles, am I lying or what? Can you explain it? Y'all not reading Boruto, I guess.
He was literally told it to be the strongest nigga, had the genes and the power set of the strongest nigga.
Thank you.
And then one man's son.
Yes. You just happen to be existed when
with a busted
existed,
ass
bro.
teacher who can see in the future and teach him moves from his future self. Happened to be alive at the same time and made this nigga get more stronger than him in 2 years. Come on, bro. That's just bad luck.
Yeah, it's bad luck for Code, bro. It's not because Code is overrated, bro. Like, it's really bad luck, bro. He's just born existing at the wrong
monsters
time.
are bitching him. Even the monsters like, yo, you ain't shit. Like, it's just like, bro. Because it's one thing, if it was just Boruto, I'd agree with you. But the tree monsters are also like, nigga, we don't fuck with you either. So
listen, I'm gonna let Cole rock.
He helped make them niggas.
All right,
we got great contenders.
Who were we picking?
So we got between Rengoku, Kirito.
There's also
Milwaukee.
Unfortunately,
bro stepped on his face.
Nagi.
Is Renji overrated? Not really. Santos, I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody ranks. I don't think anybody ranks Renji like that. So it's like, who ranks?
We just started going off.
You fine with
Aizen?
Aizen's not overrated. Actually, this y'all list. I'm sorry.
I was just think like the general perception of the fans when they look at it, because I'm overanalyzing. Of course I am.
Oh, some fans think he's like the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah, most people say he's one of the greatest villains of all time. So low key,
put Gary Oak on there. What has he done?
Let's say Gohan.
What you mean?
Random. I'll let you pick, man.
What you mean? My nigga Gary, him.
I'm disrespecting Gary. Disrespecting little Gary.
You know what? Because put Kawaki on the list.
Okay.
Kawaki, I wouldn't be mad at. I ain't gonna lie. If we had a 6th pick though, Lion.
We are going 6.
Oh, bet. Lion.
Yeah. Team Comics.
Bruce Banner. No. Bro, what's my son name that had him as a pet?
No. Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, that's okay.
Mr. Fantastic is supposed to be the most smartest man in the world, yet he got beat by Moon Girl. Moon Girl is officially smarter than him.
He's not even the smartest in his family.
He's not. His daughter is, and that's sad.
See, originally when I thought that we were gonna be picking comics,
can I
and they were gonna be picking anime, my first pick was gonna be Reed Richards.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. J-Rob's right. Professor X, because
Professor X.
Yeah, Storm just confronted him on how he lied to her and tricked her out of her home. And he was like, well, that was a long time ago. I don't give a fuck. It was a long time ago, bitch. You told me I wasn't a god. I'm a god, bitch. Now what? Now
or Thor.
Oh no, you can't say that for Thor.
Why not?
Shit, I should still have it on my.
What's the new shit? What's the new shit talking about?
You know who Rune King Thor is, right? It's canon to him.
Oh yeah, that might.
That bitch. No.
Fine, I'm with it.
J-Rob. He pulled his fucking eyes out, right? Yeah. And Hercules like, Thor, your eyes. Oh, it is nothing. It's not the first time I've done it. I tore my eyes out for knowledge once, and he did like this. There you go. I can heal my eyes whenever I want now. And I said, whoa. That was a different universe, though. And then they basically said that was him. it's tied to him. Those are his memories now. So everything Rune King Thor did is now in line with 616 Thor. So we can't I got a video coming out today or tomorrow about him fighting Clark Kent, and it's not gonna look good. It's not looking good.
Okay, Fed, we'll go. I'm down to go with Charles Xavier because I think this idea that he's like this goody two shoes and bro.
Oh, you ain't read the new shit.
No, I haven't read the new shit.
He's no longer a part of the X-Men. Professor Magneto is now leading the X-Men.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, Charles got excommunicado because it was his fault the X-Men got slaughtered. They got killed, and then they got resurrected, but they all got killed because of him.
Yeah, I think Professor X's whole pacifism, peace theories at this point, I'm over it, bro. I think it's bullshit, and I think in because of the way he thinks, I think Professor X a lot of the times because of his like morals and values, he disregards his students.
Yep,
completely disregards them, like their feelings, how the life that they're trying to assemble for mutants is hard for them. I think Professor X is actually one of the more selfish comic book characters that we don't really put to the fire enough.
Yep. The amount of times that America or the government has just been allowed to go to their house and burn that bitch down and kidnap them kids and
like
that. It's just
and the thing is, it would annoy me. What annoys me more is like, bro has Cerebro, bro. You can change the literally. That's literally you can change your problem by using Cerebro and literally changing the thought process of people. Like I just don't get it.
Yep. And they tell them all the time, bro, you could threaten these motherfuckers in such a way, but you just won't do it because you're such a bitch.
Yeah. So I gotta go.
I want peace at the cost of your own children.
I can't get down with it. Professor X, bad parent.
Yep.
All right, bet.
Magneto don't give a fuck. He'll turn your ass inside. Did y'all?
Magneto love them kids though, King Lion. He love all them kids.
He loves them. Now, did you hear what happened? There was a hate group. They killed this little mutant girl, and Magneto hunted their ass down and tortured them and took them out. And he said, "I'll tell you what, beg for your life. Let us live. Let us live." Did she beg for hers? Yeah. Did you give it to her? You told us to beg. I know I did.
Yeah, I rock with Magneto, man. That's the real leader, man. Professor X, I'm good at him.
Magneto stocks at all-time high.
I was just about to say, so Magneto had a point.
He's always had a point.
He's been right the whole time.
Haven't y'all noticed this though? In a lot of stories they take this route, and I'll be trying to be quick. Usually, when it comes to oppressed groups, there is a Magneto. There is a there's an Itachi. There's
Killmonger, Black Panther.
I'm my fault. There's always a Professor X. There's always an Itachi. There's always these characters that say, "Hey, even though your vengeance is valid, don't do it." And I was like, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation.
Magneto's different because he legitimately grew up in the Holocaust. Yeah. And then he's seen it again. Like, if there's one person who can legitimately speak on this and have weight around his words, it's him.
Yeah.
And the fact that Professor X every time's like, no, you can't do it this way. Well, Charles, if I don't do nothing, our people are gone.
And random people don't realize that Magneto was literally born in oppression. Like, his life started in oppression. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's a mutant.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
All right. Let's get to manga. Shout out another $2 super chat by Angie. I don't, but do y'all think Bond Showman overrated? Who's
you talking about Shinra?
Hold on, say y'all. It say it's not letting King back in. She should move the link or
yeah, send me the link again.
All right.
And then here he is.
Oh, okay.
And then we got another super chat saying I don't know who Bon Shimon is unless he's talking about Shinra.
They're talking about Shinra. They're talking about Shinra from Fire Force.
Hell no.
Shinra is not.
I don't think Shinra gets overrated. I don't think.
Let's be honest. We have spoken enough on Fire Force so that people can actually watch the damn anime, let alone call him overrated or underrated. Like, if anything, he's underrated. Y'all don't watch the show.
Yeah, underrated.
Y'all don't watch the show enough. Like, I've been speaking on Fire Force for as long as I can remember. And obviously, y'all joined it too because I said, like, obviously, it came out at the worst time. Demon Slayer popping off, My Hero, all these things are happening. Yet Fire Force has made quality.
Facts.
Quality. It's a quality anime that nobody's watching.
Quality.
That nobody's watching. And God damn it, go watch it. Go
and when you watch it,
it,
turn your TV to the max volume, so them sound effects hit different.
True.
When Shinra finally meets his brother and they have that fight in
come on, talk about it, bro.
Subatomic speed. I'm like, bruh, and
damn,
we're all that one dude. We're all the engineer, just sitting there not knowing what the fuck's happening. That shit's heat.
Is Shinra faster than Quicksilver and all them boys? Because he faster than Light.
Fast as fuck.
I mean, he was fast enough to go back in time.
I'll say this: like, Gojo is him, but Benny Maro is who like delusional Gojo fans think Gojo is.
Wow,
what?
Like Benny Maro is ridiculous.
Benny Maro.
But what's the Gojo comparison for?
No, because Gojo is like Himothy, but like people like the super Gojo fans think he's like the most OP person ever. But Benny Maro in his verse.
Yeah, he's a hybrid. Was it hybrid generation? Because he's a generation 2 and 3. Like he's OD.
He's just him.
He's OD.
Just him.
He's
the reason why he trains both Arthur and Shinra at the same time and is whipping them both.
Bruh beating ass with mops.
The fact that the world's concept,
he's literally mopping the floor with you niggas. Literally.
No, the world's concept of Benny Maru was able to destroy the world by himself, and that nigga said, "Is this how weak y'all think I am?" And one-shotted that motherfucker.
Yeah, Benny Maru's crazy.
We got another super chat from Davin Myers. He said Lelouch is overrated. I disagree.
You lost your damn mind.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
I disagree with that. But yeah, Todd, let me know what's going on with
he's still having issues, but he said it's okay if he can't come back. So he said it's okay if he can't.
All right. Well, yeah, he can keep trying. I'm not. It just might be a connection issue. But with that said, it's Team Manga yet again. So we have Rengoku. I think we said we would agree for 6. So we had Rengoku. That was an offering. Kirito's an offering. I was trying to think of some more. I think Light Yagami is a solid pick.
Muzan.
I feel like most people don't like Muzan. I would say
who else could got thrown there?
I would say Mikey is an interesting one
from Tokyo Revengers.
Yes, but the thing is, not a lot of people are caught up with the manga to see like how bad it gets with Mikey. So that's a new one. And I was thinking,
isn't the next season like the last one before in the manga before it goes bad? So motherfuckers next season will be like, yo, this shit's peak, and then
overrated characters.
People keep on saying Gohan too.
Gohan. I'm thinking
that's not a bad pick.
Kid Buu potentially is one other one I was thinking of.
Meliodas. Is Meliodas overrated?
Why
is Crollo overrated?
Hell no.
Question: why are people saying Kid Buu is overrated?
Yeah.
Well, my thought
Kid Buu was out here going to heaven and catching fades there.
My thought process is like when it comes down to Kid Buu, I mean, for the most part, he's just like a raging evil monster. So there's really nothing beyond that. So maybe
I feel like that's what people say about
it. I know, but that's why we're considering overrated because they might put him high as a character without that depth. Or you can go the fact that some people may still think that Kid Buu is the strongest version of Buu, which he isn't.
Which a lot of people seem to do. They seem to think that.
See, yeah. So I was thinking one of the two ways,
and it's not true.
That's not true anymore.
You know what's interesting? I see why people say it based on the manga, even though I don't agree. It's like the wording of it is a little weird. I will say.
Really? I mean,
yeah. It's like when he's transforming from Super Buu to Kid Buu, they were like his ki is raising. So like from that standpoint, your ki is higher. You're supposed to be stronger. But I think the context of it, the fact that they felt like they can take him without the fusion, is why I think he's not. But he was getting stronger.
I think Nagi from Blue Lock is a lock for that spot, bro.
He not.
I'd say. I mean,
bro done fell up.
Nagi
Miles, come on. There's? I'm
if you're caught up on a manga, man, Nagi.
I think you are right. You're caught up on Blue Lock, right?
I'm caught up on Blue Lock.
Think about it like this is my issue with Nagi, Miles. When he was introduced to us, he was really a prodigy, bro. Like he'd been playing soccer for 1 year, and out of his mind, right? He obviously his peers catch up to him, and really he's falling off a cliff, bro. Like he's falling off a cliff, bro, completely, bro, compared to what he was to start where he's at now. And you know what else too? the reason why I gotta put Nagi on there is because not only did he fall off the cliff, they had to give him the most unrealistic goal in the show for him to be lit. You know, I thought that was kind of whack. Bro flicked the ball 4 times for a goal. Come on, bro. That shit is never happening, bro. That's too unrealistic, gang. I'm not even
definite. I hear you. I hear you.
Bro flicked it 4 times, Riddell. Come on, bro. Like Miles, you know how you know he overrated? Because even the writers couldn't find something that was creative enough for his character. So he's like, you know what? He's gonna flick the ball 4 times and then score a goal. So I'm not with it.
I'm not gonna give up hope on Nagi. I saw another good name that was Kite from Hunter x Hunter. Considering how Kite was portrayed to be like super great, and then he came out and just gets like one shot pretty much. That's tough.
That was tough.
I don't think Kite is overrated.
Yeah. I think for the most part, people don't put him in high regard, but I thought it was an interesting suggestion.
And that's why he's overrated, Jaquan, because of what you're saying. Like, bro's not a dog. He don't got that dog in him.
So who are we deciding on, man?
Whoa, Epo? Hold up. What?
Epo. Don't get sidetracked. So let's narrow down the list that we've came up with.
I'd say Goku or Rengoku. I mean Gohan or Rengoku.
I'd lean more towards Rengoku.
Same here. I would put Kirito over Gohan. I think Kirito is massive.
I just think Kirito's hated a lot.
Yeah, Kirito's hated. I don't see how he's overrated. Like, what the fuck niggas think he is?
The fact that he shares the same nickname as Guts irks me every day.
That's nothing to do with that's just a nickname in the story. That has nothing to do with him being overrated.
How dare he wear black? How dare he wear black and have swords when Guts?
No, nigga can't wear a color. He can't wear a base color.
They knew what they was doing when they put on the black swordsman, Lonnie. They knew what they was doing.
None of us are wearing black right now. Are we trying to steal Guts'
None of us are trying. None of us have the moniker. Or the minute the dude said Kirito, his moniker in that world is the Black Swordsman. That motherfucker red berserk.
You're the Black Swordsman now.
What about Edward? What about Edward from Cowboy Bebop?
I'm not mad at that either.
Oh, Edward. I was like, who? Oh, I feel like nobody cares about
what's my son from Attack on Zeke? From Attack on Titan. He had some aura to start, but then you kind of learn about him. It's kind of overrated.
I think we can lock in Rengoku. I think we've agreed. We'll start walking
overrated characters.
I'm about to say thank you, Miles.
Todoroki is good.
Leave my boy Todoroki alone, man.
Olivier Armstrong, overrated.
Chill out.
Olivier.
Olivier.
Overrated. She was boxing. She was literally boxing by herself at one point against like a homunculi.
Vixen's not overrated. Chill out.
I'm being bad.
Yeah, but you know who's not overrated? Bakugo. He's not.
Never.
Why does he?
This is crazy.
Never been.
I'm just letting you know, if you put Bakugo on your list, it's a bad list. That's just
maybe Meliodas could go. Maybe Meliodas can go on your list.
Well, it's y'all turn anyway.
I thought we had 6. We had 6. We good.
This is 5.
I thought
I thought we had 6 on there.
You only said 5. You only said 5.
No. You want to stick with 5?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we only got 5. Oh shit, I am special because I'm just looking at the numbers to the side. I clearly can't do. All right, yeah, let's go again. Damn, King Lion is not here though. My ace is not here. Franchise player is not here right now.
You want to stick with 5? That was the original.
Yeah, let's stick with 5 because Lion not here. Yeah, let's stick Lion not here. We gotta stick with 5.
They just rewriting the rules as they go along, man.
If Lion not here, we can't do it. Lion not here, we can't do it.
All right. Exactly. So
I need my encyclopedia with me.
The most overrated characters in comic. Well, this is how we're gonna do it. I'll let J-Rob announce the overrated comic book characters list, and then Miles, you can announce the overrated anime characters list.
So for our list of most overrated characters, we start with Professor X at 5, Homelander from the boys' comic books, not the show, comic books at number 4. We got Hal Jordan's rendition of Green Lantern at our 3rd spot. We got Batman at our 2nd spot. And our number 1 overrated comic book character is for us, by far, Wolverine. I think a lot of the attention and popularity he has gotten is from his Fox Studios movies. And when it comes to just his own team in the X-Men, I don't even think he's the most interesting character of his respective team. So with that being said, we have to put Wolverine at the number 1 spot.
All right, Miles.
Our picks for the top 5 most overrated manga anime characters. We got the Donut Brothers, Rengoku and Ace. We got Kawaki. We got Gon. And we got Mr. Overrated himself at number 1, Mr. Itachi. As far as being a good brother, I feel like a lot of people conflate that into thinking that he's a good combatant. They put him in a bunch of conversations he doesn't belong in. They think he can beat this Hokage. They think he can beat Madara. They think they can beat all of these people, and it's just simply not the case. We done with that. I can't say that word. We done with Itachi.
We done with Itachi.
Garbage.
Garbage.
And also, is he a good brother? I mean,
yo, wait, hold on.
He did the best he could.
Riddell, are we doing Let's Get Negative?
Oh yeah.
Say less. Let's get it.
Because I got
some
of y'all about to be mad at me.
Random just woke up. He woke up when he heard that Let's Get Negative.
I'm about to be toxic.
Before we get into Let's Get Negative, another $2 super chat from Andy Carr, really cooking it up in the chat. Griffith ain't overrated. He a beep pretty mother effer.
That's true.
That's true.
Amen.
And we ain't seen Angie in months. She came out. She said, "Don't worry, I got y'all."
Oh yeah, me and my homie said fuck Griffith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Griffith
put that on a shirt.
Let's Get Negative. Random, you ready for the whole trending thing?
Hey. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect Line to disappear, so his connection got.
Fine, J-Rob could tell him to look at it, but because I also got a challenge at the end of it for him.
Hey, save the smoke. We'll do a whole topic about what is more poppin'.
Well, it's like a future challenge for when he eventually comes back. That's my whole take on it.
Okay, you could declare that. Maybe declare that on Let's Get Negative. Let me announce this, and then we'll move on to the next segment. And so basically, what I plan to do, what we plan to do, is put the 5 characters for the overrated anime, manga, and the comic book characters in a poll. Y'all decide a winner. This is another one of our drafts. Decide a winner. Just to update you guys on current draft records for the BSS crew. We got J-Rob having 1 win, Miles having 3 wins, Ty having 1 win, Random having 0. I have 1 win. Lonnie has 2 wins, and a guest has 1 win. That was Anime Uproar. So
shout out to the legend.
Facts. So you guys vote on that. Obviously, try not to be biased. Just be your personal opinion on who you think is more overrated. And we're going to have Line on plenty of more time. So eventually he's going to get his own slot for these drafts. And he's not just going to be decided as a guest, because we have a good time when Line's on here. We have a good time. So with that said, let's move on to Let's Get Negative.
Oh man, can I set the tone, boys? Let me set the tone, man. Welcome to Let's Get Negative Chat. It's your hostess with the mostest, Jay Reezy, aka J Rob, aka John Robin Zen. You feel me? With that being said, I went on Twitter. I found this has been a conversation all over X or whatever you want to call it. And so I got a tweet here from a guy by the name of @Gear4Better. I think we all agree that One Piece has surpassed Naruto and JJK for having best choreographed fights. Now, the JJK part of this tweet, I don't really care about. But the thing that loses me is that we can all agree that One Piece has surpassed Naruto now. Look, One Piece has been on an electric run, especially the last few weeks. The animations, they're going crazy. I'm giving One Piece their flowers. But we are becoming prisoners of the moment. If we're talking about shows in totality, come on, camera, focus on me. If we're talking about shows in totality, I cannot put One Piece as having better choreographed fights than Naruto, especially if we're talking about as somebody who's watched One Piece from beginning to end, where it's at now. Naruto's choreography, whole show, better than One Piece. Now, One Piece can keep getting better over time. I think there's a lot of fights that are upcoming and are going to allow it to maybe take that spot, but it has not surpassed, because we have to talk about the totality of these products right now. And so as of late, yeah, it's lit. But I can go back and show y'all some clips of One Piece, and it looks like the final season of Seven Deadly Sins with some of the choreography. So I think let's pump the brakes. I think we are just really happy about the way things are going right now, which they are great. But I'd argue that it's a premature judgment to say that One Piece has passed a Naruto, even a Bleach, for best choreographed fights. I think there's a lot more to go, and I think Oda and his staff can pass eventually, but where it stands right now, we need to pump the brakes on this idea that fight choreography right now, that One Piece has surpassed a Naruto. I think that is disingenuous to Naruto for what it's done over time. You feel me? And let's not forget, Boruto is about to get back up and running. It's going to get animated. So if we're talking about what's going on currently, I think the debate needs to be rehashed. I find it just a little premature. I think we're being a bit prisoners of the moment when it comes to fight choreography, personally. That's my take on that.
So my quick question, Gerald, when you're talking about choreography, I haven't seen One Piece, obviously. Mm-hmm. Does One Piece have better choreographed fights than like Demon Slayer?
Are y'all talking FX or are y'all talking actual fight choreography?
That's what, because that's where I feel like it's a confusion with some people. I feel like
I disagree.
Animation with choreography.
Because I think One Piece is a little over. I think the first half of it, when it was a little older, is a little overhated on the choreography side. Because there's a lot of good fights that happen in that earlier part of One Piece.
I want to clear it up again. I'm not saying choreography and fights are not good in One Piece. I think they are good in One Piece. I think two things can be good, but the tweet says it surpassed a Naruto. And I just think from then to now, I personally right now, as it stands, I can't say that One Piece as a whole, when it comes to fights, has passed Naruto. But I don't want this to sound like but me saying this about Naruto means the choreography in One Piece is bad. Because that's not at all what I'm saying at all.
Just to clarify, you're talking about like them actually doing the
boxing,
the boxing itself.
The actual fights, yeah. Like I just think Naruto at one point was going crazy and still going crazy. Honestly, like even the Naruto versus Sasuke, the last one was insane. I can mix and match a bunch of fights throughout the series that I think I just don't think the fight sequences are better. I just don't. And I think One Piece can catch up, but I just think, and this is my real thing, and shout out to Ace 1220 in the chat. Like for me, I don't really like One Piece. To me, is not carried by its fights anyway. It's carried, I think, by the story, the world, the plot, all of it. So I just feel like when we're talking about a Naruto, like one of the, to me, staples about it is like the fight sequence. So I'm not willing to concede that One Piece has surpassed Naruto in that element. If we're talking story, if we're talking plot and other things like that, One Piece by a mile. But if we're talking fight choreography, I think as of right now, I still have to give the nod to Naruto.
No, I'm 100% with you. I think Naruto for sure. Naruto and Bleach, like you said earlier, they're like the staples, and what they've done is so good, especially for how long they did it. And you got to think about it for something like a Naruto, that they're able to have creative and exhilarating fights that don't even focus on like main characters. Like if you think about One Piece, a lot of the really good fights focus on like important characters. But for the most part, what are you going to get out of an Usopp fight or a Nami fight or a Chopper fight? Like you're not going to get much, where we got things like the Rock Lee fight. Even the fight with Kiba versus those two demon things, it's not the greatest, but it's still a creative fight based on how
Jiraiya versus Pain.
Pain.
But I'm saying I don't like that point, Riddell, because you using Nami and Chopper to invalidate. There's so many other good choreographed fights that I think are overlooked in One Piece. Zoro versus Kaku. Zoro
Good
versus
fight.
Daz Bone.
Good fight.
Sanji versus Jabra.
No, that
fight.
plays
Luffy versus Magellan.
But
There's a lot of
you're playing into my point that
Lucci versus Luffy. Good
It's that's low hanging fruit. I didn't even want to name that one.
No. Miles, you're missing the point that I made. The point I made is it's able to make creative fights without focusing on main characters. That was my point. Because you brought up Luffy, Zoro,
do that?
Sanji. No, not as much as Naruto. That's the comparison.
I disagree.
So you think that it's able to create like super choreographed, creative fights compared to Naruto for side characters?
It depends on what lens you're trying to use to say creativity, but there's a lot of good side character fights in One Piece.
Well, I'm talking about like choreography. I'm talking about
there are pretty decently well choreographed fights in One Piece between side characters.
Yeah, facts. I agree with that.
I'm not saying there's
there is good fights. My issue was
I'm saying just there's a lot.
Better surpassing Naruto is just my issue with the tweet. Like surpassing Naruto, like I don't think we're giving Naruto. I think we are not. I don't know if that person that tweeted that, I don't even think they watched Naruto or haven't watched it in a while, because I just find that hard to believe. And I think right now One Piece is doing a phenomenal job with their argument, because shit, right now, bro, like I understand they've been going crazy.
Y'all are losing the plot.
I'm not talking about side characters, Miles.
J-Rob, you're fine, but for Riddell in the chat, I don't think saying something like "give me a Brook fight" and there's no Brook fights with good choreography bolsters your point, right? Yeah. Like I don't see how that matters. We're talking about fight choreography, not does every character get fight choreography? Yeah. Like you're never gonna make a point is stupid. Not you, Riddell. Okay. I'm just saying it's stupid. Yeah. Like I don't need to have every single person in my fight have a good choreographed fight for me to say, the show has good choreography now. That's
I agree with that. That's especially if you got like, let's use My Hero for example. Are we penalizing My Hero because the tape guy doesn't have a good fight?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, right.
When you compare it to other series, this is what the conversation.
If you're going series for series, I may understand. If you're using, like, that's where I agree with Miles. If you're going to use slow character here, like for instance, I'm never going to say, I'm going to use Mushoku Tensei. I'm never going to say, I'm never going to say the one time we saw Sylphie scrap, that proves that Mushoku Tensei has great fights. That's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the series as a whole, because I just think going that way is unfair. Like just because, for instance, what Demon Slayer is about to do with that Zenitsu fight, what they're about to do in that fight, are we legitimately about to say, okay, well, that's the fight that made us, for me, come up here maybe after the movies and be like, I think Demon Slayer is the best choreographed fights of all time. I'm never going to say that.
I think they'll definitely go. I think they'll go. I think they'll go into the pantheon though. Like I think Demon Slayer will eventually, like when we talk about best choreographed fights in, they will definitely be in like top 5 for sure. I mean, because I think they'll animate the hell out of them.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I've always used the Demon Slayer. I've talked about it all the time, but in the Rengoku fight, when they give you that big old pan of everybody who's there, you're watching Gyutaro and Tengen fighting on the bottom right. His wives are running up they're running up on the roofs doing some support stuff. The other 3 are fighting Daki. Like, it's a lot to be doing at once and in one screen, where a lot of people maybe it's just because it clears in technicality, or that how they use the animation, whatever, because a lot of people just think when it comes to Demon Slayer, it's just animation, when that is a big part of it. But I think all the
your mic is like crashing out.
Oh,
is it?
My bad.
It's not crashing out for me.
Oh, am I crashing out?
Yeah, it might be. You sound fine to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Basically, I agree with J-Rob. Demon Slayer will be in some top conversation when it's done.
And J-Rob, I'm not mad at it. On the choreography tip, like I could concede it. The fights in totality, I probably wouldn't, but on the choreography tip, I'll definitely concede it.
And the thing is, One Piece can catch up too, Miles. That's the thing. A year from now, 2 years from now, but my whole opinion could change. You know what I'm saying, Miles? Like, it's still fluid, bro. There's still so much left.
Oh yeah, One Piece is still going for sure. So it's
my problem with a lot of these boys outside of the panel up here is they'll say stuff like Naruto has the craziest choreography ever. then they name the same 3 or 4 fights.
Yeah,
That's what I don't like about the discourse. They'll say, "Oh, Rock Lee versus Gara." Like, how many nigga? It's 2024. That shit happened when I was a little kid. How many times are we gonna keep mentioning that for the best choreography moments in a series?
Yeah, and the thing is, I hate that people keep and Rock Lee versus Gara might be one of the more iconic fights in the series, but like we were just talking about it, like even though Sasuke got ragged, like I could argue like the choreography in the fight versus
Killer
B was better than the Rock Lee fight.
You can go before that. Sasuke versus Orochimaru is a better choreographed fight than Rock Lee versus Gara.
Itachi versus Sasuke better. I mean,
I also really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Sasuke versus Deidara.
That was a good Lonnie. That's a great fight.
I mean, Sakura and Green
Sakura and Chiyo versus Sasuke.
That was a great fight.
That was a great fight, bro. Like
that's
I'm not gonna lie. As far as like just strictly, because I mean, I think choreography has like a lot to do with just like camera angling, a lot of things.
Obito and Kakashi, come on, man.
I don't think Rock Lee versus Gara might not even be top 10. If I'm being honest, like iconic, sure, top 10 as far as how it looks.
I agree.
So. Oh, it's more just hype.
Fuji and Kidomaru was choreographed.
Come on, bro.
That one's a more of a hype type situation, which is fine. But I would say this, even though like we kind of crap on Boruto a little bit because of certain things that may happen. One thing we say that consistently on this show is that the fights are gonna hit. Like when Naruto fought Jigen, really good. When Naruto Sasuke fought Momoshiki, really good. So
Lee versus Kinemaro was crazy, Miles. Facts.
Yeah, they're gonna cook with the fights, of course.
Like, bro, they made Rock Lee was drunk, bruh. And it was still gas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know I talked a lot of mess about that fight in terms of it being like mainly a gimmick. But if you're talking choreography, that's
great.
It's
bro
great.
Bro was doing the drunk. Bro was doing Eddie from Tekken off the sake, bro. Like,
or even like the minute shots where they would angle at their feet to show like what they doing with their feet and they're locking and everything. They put a lot of effort into that fight.
Yeah,
come on.
I know they watched that Jackie Chan movie. They watched that Drunken Master film.
Let me ask y'all this: what would y'all consider like? Because I would give One Piece this nod, like Marine Ford, like all of that sequences, all that going on at once. Like, what do we label that as?
That's choreography.
So like, it's not a one-on-one fight, but it's like a war, you know. Like,
you talking like a sequence? Are you talking
like these widespread events that have a bunch of things going on? Like, I think One Piece does that better than anybody. But it's all a bunch of things going on at once. You know,
Madara, the war arc for Naruto was crazy. The amount of stuff that was going on at the same time. So even though there's like some story points that you could say is rush, one thing we can say is it was very exciting to see all the fights that were taking place. Like them facing the Kage when Gaara had to face his father, of course. When they got to face when Madara comes down and fights like 100 ninja at once and just cooks him. That war arc was cooking a lot of different angles and a lot of different fights. Man, we even got an interesting fight from Darui versus Kinkaku and Gingaku. Surprisingly, Darui just got a really banger fight out of nowhere.
Bro got oral off one fight, Riddell.
Fact,
fight, bro. Like
100%. All right. Anybody else got a let's get negative?
I got one. Right. I'm gonna do this every year. And this is gonna sound like I'm fighting a lost cause. But guess what? Anybody who buys Madden, you are a short bus rider. You are absolutely a short bus rider, especially this year. Look, no other even sports game, no other industry would take this amount of piss poor effort from a company and just be okay with it.
Have you met 2K?
I mean, Miles played 2K.
2K tries harder than Madden.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
2K does what?
2K tries harder than Madden does.
Stop.
They try harder than Madden.
I agree.
So listen, fellas. In a year where NCAA 25 coming back, even though look, a lot of people are trying to say
Miles
this.
bias, he loved 2K.
And like
2K24 was fantastic though. Niggas can't say that about Madden.
Yeah, a lot of look, in a year that NCAA 25 is coming back, even though I saw a lot of people gas it, even though I think it was an average game, even though I don't know why people get mad at me. Yeah, because Dynasty's awesome, but that doesn't mean just because I play it doesn't mean we play Overwatch every day, Lonnie. We fucking hate Overwatch. We talk.
Wait, are you crapping on NCAA?
We about to be
No.
Overwatch.
Please let me
Marvel Rivals.
Let me
I'm
finish.
gonna let Random finish. Let
me finish. But in a year where NCAA's coming out, we've done all this stuff, and EA said, "Oh, first, I don't know why people got mad at me for saying, oh, why can't NCAA 25 at least match 14 in terms of its features and all that stuff? I don't know. They only made the fucking game. So why can I not just ask for, hey, the shit that you did 10 years ago, just do that? And now some people look at me like I'm crazy. And then Madden, and then when they made Madden, which by the way, but I wish you could put me on a complete full screen, Riddell, but this is easy enough. The same motherfuckers that made Madden made NCAA, except all of a sudden when they made Madden, they fucking took a break. They gave you even less shit than they did last year, and last year was trash. You can't even import your Riddell, you play Dynasty. You want to import your draft class of your guy? You can't fucking do that. Why? Why can't you? Why can't you do that? You want to bring your guy from Road to Glory? Riddell, you name your guy, you name your guy Riddell, and then you want to bring him up to Madden, and all of a sudden Madden decides that name's offensive. So that means you can't bring your guy over. So what the fuck's the point of playing your fucking guy and then bringing it over, which is weird why that name doesn't work, because y'all made the fucking game. Y'all decided in NCAA that the name was all right, but all of a sudden now it's a problem when we get to Madden. Okay, then. Okay, I can't.
I brought my character.
No, but I'm just saying.
Name the nigga Bob next time.
So okay, that's cool. Okay, can I change the name? No. Team Builder, franchise mode? No. Even Ultimate Team is ass now. It's ass now. Every year, every single year that they make Madden, they give you less and less effort. Y'all laughed when I said, oh, we can't do the Pro Bowl because the engine can't load 32 helmets on the screen, and niggas thought I was wilding when I said that. That's what them niggas said. It gets worse every year. Piss poor effort. Superstar mode don't even matter no more. Why? When I just ask for the same shit that you did 15 years ago, J-Rob, 15 years ago, I can't even get something from Madden 12? And now I'm going to say this. The EA license with the NFL is coming up again. If y'all want a good game, y'all want a good NFL game, fucking spam the NFL and tell them do not do this anymore.
Now, I'll be fine with, I would actually be very okay with 2K picking up NFL again.
Please.
I don't lie, Miles. No, Miles, I'm sure. I remember back in the day, bro, when
2K5.
I'm telling you, Miles.
2K5 still 2K5
back in the day when we was kids, bro. Like I'm telling you.
ESPN,
I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I know both. I know I have 2K5.
I have ESPN 2K5. It clears Madden with just its features alone.
I understand where Random is coming from. I don't agree with everything about the take he is giving, but I understand a lot of his frustrations. And you know, I just think 2K, it'll be a breath of fresh air for the NFL, to be honest, bro. Like, I think truthfully, I mean, shout out to Electronic Arts. They've been doing it for a long time. You know, Madden is a classic, bro. But truthfully, dog, like, to me, Madden, and this is just me, you know, I've been playing Madden my whole life. Like the last few, they really all just seem like the same game to me.
The same exact game, bro.
And like obviously there's nuances that change and they add little features here and there. And like even with this Madden, there's probably some things that people enjoy about this new one. But bro, it's just from what I've played and seen, bro, it's just NCAA with NFL uniforms and shit on. And so I'm not mad at that. Like I think everybody assumed that was going to be the case. That's why they were offering the games as a bundle. I think that was clear as day why the games were, you could pay $150 to get both. But truthfully, I think 2K should take on the game, bro. I know that Ronnie 2K and his staff have got a lot of heat over the years and shit, but I mean, EA though, Miles, they're not even going to listen, bro. They don't really give a fuck.
Mike Wang gonna have y'all crashing out. Be careful what you wish for.
But give me some of that Mike Wang action, bro.
But Miles,
Mike Wang action.
Mike Wang gonna have y'all one of the
Miles.
Trying to tell you.
Miles,
breaking controllers, Miles.
One thing I'll say, because I've been playing a lot of NCAA for because I've been trying to make the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors 5-star organized school institution. That's my goal. Right? So I've been trying to do that.
Rainbow Warriors, man.
Facts. And I've been playing it. It's been fun. And then Madden, like I did import someone to Madden. My only issue with like when I imported him to the Madden like Road to Glory function is I play on all Madden, of course, and Patrick Mahomes throws 5 picks every game, and it was kind of annoying, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I was the wide receiver. I'm like, I'm open, and throws a pick to a slant to freaking Travis Kelce. I'm like, why? What are we doing? But I mean, that it is what it is. Overall, my thing is
the problem is people saying it is what it is. You
but
cannot
I will say this though.
What do you
sports games though? Like what else? What more can they really?
Okay, so
that's
J
what
Rob,
I'm asking.
J-Rob,
I agree with you, J Rob.
Hold on,
J
Rob.
Like truthfully, like with Madden, bro. Like the only reason I like Madden, I'll buy Madden. And play, like I just be want to play randoms online. Like that's all I really need. Like for me, Madden is like the equivalent of playing chess.
Roster on 24, or they download the new
roster
on 24.
Yeah,
and play that game. It's the same game.
What's the grapes of 25 though, Random? Just the sameness.
I just want to be clear.
I'll tell you after
random. I just want to be clear. They have added like different features in terms of running the ball. It has changed in terms of passing the ball. It went from you could just push it to where there's an accuracy function. There's a power function that you have to pay attention to. So you can't just push the button and hope that it's a good pass. Like they've been making the play style more dynamic, a little bit more dynamic. But at some point, we got to realize that other than like making the franchise a little bit more interactive, which they did, there's only so much you can do at some point, right? So I don't like the expectation. I'm really not sure. The only thing that I'll be very critical for Madden is obviously when it gets too realistic, like the one-handed catches for the all the time for a touchdown. That shit's kind of cringe. And Ultimate Team is a scam. Other than that, I feel like playing people online and franchise, as long as you keep on updating the play style, updating the rosters, and making franchise more and more interactive, then they're doing their job. So to speak.
They haven't done that though. They haven't touched franchise mode in years.
They did it this year.
It's bad, Riddell. When I can go back to Madden 12, Riddell, when I can go back to Madden 12 and that franchise mode that they made 12 years ago is better. All like Prada Fiend said in the chat, all they do is take away features and bring it back. Once again, Madden 23, their big thing this year, we're bringing back the Pro Bowl. That shit should have been in there anyway.
The Pro Bowl sucks. Nobody plays it.
But it's just
like, honestly, like what average consumer buys the shit?
It's not just it's the fact that they're marked. It's the fact that they just keep doing this to y'all, and the fact that y'all don't see it. If I don't buy Madden. Hold on. Please let me get this off. There was a reason why when Assassin's Creed was making yearly games, and they understood we can't keep doing this anymore because it legitimately hurt them. It legitimately hurt them. And I'm sitting there saying, do not just say, well, this is the only football game out, so you keep buying it, because then they won't. I understand that this seems like I'm doing too much. But when I'm seeing the AI is bad, they're still using the same engine that they were using from Madden 14. They refuse to update. They refuse to get better.
Wait, do they not use the same interactive AI that they do in NCAA and Madden? Because the AI in NCAA
is a better game. It's a completely better game.
I'm just saying, do they use the same AI?
You think the NCAA AI is way better than the Madden AI?
It's better than Madden. They made both games. How is it crazy, Miles? How is it crazy that I'm expecting the same quality that y'all made NCAA? Madden should at least be just as good.
But they're both bad games.
NCAA is better to me. It's better.
So the dog shit is worse than the cat shit. They both bad.
I like NCAA. All right. I like for what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I hear you. I'm with more competition. Can Madden be better? Sure. I just think that the outrage at this point is not really focusing on the right places. That's what I like it. Ultimate Team is a scam. I'd say I'll definitely focus on that. Definitely focus on the fact that, yeah, at times, sometimes the game doesn't evolve enough. Maybe add more interactive features that are a lot more depth, focus on things that people care about. Like they added a superstar mode, I think they can really dive into that. That's what they never had like that kind of.
From Madden Madden 10 was better. Why? When I'm just asking,
what makes it better?
Match the same. When I'm asking for you to match the same quality that you made a decade ago, and you can't do that. This conversation that we're having, and this attitude that you guys have is why Madden will never get better. Like it's all Madden is right now is a masterclass in marketing.
The thing is, random. People have been saying what you've been saying every single year, and the thing is,
random. Until there's competition, it will never get better. It's not
exactly. And that's why I'm saying this year, because the EA license with the NFL is about to expire. There's a whole hashtag, anything we can do. Look, I haven't bought Madden since 18 when Tom Brady was on the cover, and I only bought it because Tom Brady's my favorite player, and I saw him on the cover, and I regretted it immediately. I want to buy Madden again. I really do.
So what features do you want that Madden doesn't have? Like, I'm trying to, because I want to make sure.
Like, what do you actually want? I'm trying to.
Yeah. Let me give you for Madden 07. Before the season starts, you at least get to do these drills to make your players better. They don't have that. You're scouting for to scout college players. They don't. That's dog shit now. Like
why?
Wait, so but because it's still there though.
But that, Lonnie, just because it's still there doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, Ultimate Team got trash as over the years as they realized that it's a gotcha thing. It's a gotcha feature, so they just emphasize Ultimate Team on. Like they do the same thing with 2K. Like it's more about them optimizing their
2K
money.
2K literally Okay, let me give you an example. So
I'm not saying that you're wrong, random. I'm saying like I don't see like what the actual solution is, because Madden does not have competition.
Okay, the easiest solution.
Wait, you saying that in Madden you can't do drills to improve your players? You can't do that.
I think he's saying that it's worse now than it used to be.
Riddell, let me tell you something. If you and I have been talking politics, right? But if you've been talking politics all your life, but all of a sudden somebody's like, well, 5 years ago you were talking politics better. Why can't you match the way you were talking politics from 5 years ago? Why can't you just match that quality, which is what you were doing, and it progressively you're getting worse? Why can I not? All I'm asking for is for them to match the quality that they've already done.
Well, I just want to make sure that
why would they do this?
I just want to make sure that this is like the criticism is more direct and it's not just nostalgia.
It's not nostalgia. It's looking at what they've done.
But I'm asking the lack of quality
every year.
Why would they now put in the extra effort? What's the incentive for them to try?
Because they could lose the license now. Why do you think NCAA came back? Why do you think until now they never fought for it? They never did anything. They just sat on it.
NIL money,
despite the lawsuit, despite all that, they had a chance. Lonnie, even after the lawsuit, when they lost the ability to use people, they could have still made NCAA with players, and then there was a reason why NCAA 14 the players modded it, or the people modded it and made it stay up to the point NCAA was able to. NCAA 14 has been better than the majority of Maddens since they stopped making the game. It's still been better. It's still better.
I don't disagree with you. I'm saying what's their incentive? Because there's not like a competitor that's just gonna take Madden away. Like that's just not gonna happen.
I'm not as black-pilled as Lonnie, because I feel like there is valid criticism, but
no, I agree with Raymond's criticism.
Hold on. What's the point? I can't agree because I haven't gotten anything specific. Like for example, in WWE 2K, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 07. The GM mode was fantastic. The current GM mode, I can point out legit criticisms because they don't have the Royal Rumble. They don't have war games. Like you can't do this in the GM mode. So like add this because it has been getting better since 2K22 for WWE 2K. The reason why I keep on asking this is because if you're going to have criticism, say it's not as good as back then, what exactly is not as good as back then? Okay. And if they are actually doing that, then you have to articulate why what they're doing now was worse than what they were doing back then.
Let me tell you,
it's not just nostalgia that's like clouding your judgment.
Right, this year they're talking about I think they're calling it the boom technology or something like that, which is, by the way, it's just a truck stick from the PlayStation era of games. That's all it is. all it is. I straight up put a Angry Joe Show Madden review. Like, it's not just nostalgia. It's the fact that I've noticed, Bam. I've noticed it from the time I really noticed that the quality of the game is getting worse. The AI is worse. The engine that they used to make Madden cannot handle it anymore. It's too old, but they refuse to make a new engine. The AI is worse. It's continued reliance on animations. When you're watching, for instance, the only reason I did this because I have EA Play, because I have Game Pass, so I can play Madden without buying the game. So I'm playing Madden, and I'm sitting there like, oh, they're still using the same animations. The presentation's still lazy. God, in last year's Madden, they had even when you go to the practice, like, bro, y'all so lazy, y'all can't even change the things that say Madden 19 in the practice thing. They still says Madden 19 on that. Y'all couldn't take 2 seconds to just look at the goddamn practice facility and change the and update the graphics? It's the amount of laziness with the franchise that is wrong. And that's why I'm saying no other game, no other franchise, no other video game genre, if they were getting this kind of treatment from the game that people say that they love, would allow this. It's insulting to a consumer base. That's why I say Madden, all Madden is now is complete. It's all it is now is a triumph in marketing. They just use fancy words to tell you, oh, remember the hit stick from back then? We brought it back. When that shit should have been the game anyway. They keep taking features out and then add them back in later. Like, I don't understand how y'all not understanding this.
We understand it, but like Call of Duty does similar things.
I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but Call of Duty tries harder than Madden.
I understand what you're saying.
No,
I understand what you're saying.
They literally do.
I agree with what you're saying.
No, they don't.
Yes, they literally do.
At the end of the day,
whether it's the campaign,
it's redundant.
No, they don't.
All Madden does is give you the same game with less features that they took out and added the same features from last time they do it.
Call of Duty is literally unplayable because of skill-based matchmaking, and it's been unplayable for the last 8 years. No, they do not. Call of Duty literally knows the problem. They know why the consumer
Madden knows the problem. They refuse to fix it.
Yeah, you want to know why? They don't need to because there's no competition.
Then why are their sales getting worse every year? That's why right now.
Some niggas are going to turn their back. But that minority is not going to be enough for them to change their ways. They're not losing enough money for them to say, hey, maybe we need to fix the fucking game. No, there needs to be a competitor, and not only a competitor, they need to make a worthwhile quality project in order for Madden to wake up. Until that happens, Madden will continue being bad. They know the issues with the game. They know why it's bad. They know they're releasing the same thing every year. They know all of this stuff, but they can get away with it because it's not affecting their profit margins. That's how the gaming industry works. There's no competitor.
Yeah, random.
We're gonna have to pause. We're gonna have to move on. We'll move on. Maybe this is a bigger conversation for the future, but we'll see. Miles, do you have your gauntlet, or do you want to wait?
Can I go first?
Sure, Lonnie, have fun. I gotta speak. Santo, check your Telegram real quick.
All right. Ty, King Lion's not here, so I might need you to relay the message. So one of the big arguments last time he was here was about trending things and how he was saying that comics trend more than anime, manga, whatever. I think me and Random throughout the last few months since he's been here, we've said oh, this is trending, and we've been looking out for comics trending on Twitter. There've been a few times when the Superman came out, Ultron a few days ago, it had a little blip. Deadpool and Wolverine, of course, but when you look at the totality of the numbers, anime clears no diffs. Saitama versus Krillin, Minata versus Goku. Comics. I think the 5th most popular Twitter account is a JJK leak, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's number 5. It might be number 6 now, but it's number 5. Nobara was trending. Hey, just the term 5 chapters left was trending. Gojo still randomly trends. Goku randomly trends. But
you want to know what's trending right now?
What's trending right now?
Trending right now.
What is
Garlic Jr. is trending.
Garlic Jr. is trending right now.
Really?
Is there any comic stuff trending above that?
Nope.
Damn.
It's actually number 1 is Crunchyroll. Number 2 is Garlic Jr. Number 3 is Clay Thompson. Ain't no comic stuff on the list.
So you know what? So
W Clay,
King Lion, I do want him to redeem himself. Maybe he can answer back to us. But I low-key have a challenge for him. So like, because I'm gonna be busy the last few weeks of September. So I'm saying if he comes back before then, that's cool. But October, it's an open shot. I'm putting the ball in his court. He can name the topic. Don't leave it up to me, Riddell, and all these other guys. If you want power systems, if you want top 10 moments, if you want characters, if you want aura, whatever you feel like you want to fight us in anime versus comic wise, you pick the topic, come over here and get your ass whooped. That's what I want. So I'm giving. So he has prep time because we're saying October. So he has prep time. He can tell his people if he wants to bring somebody on to help him because he's gonna need his best warrior for this ass whooping. Ty, you with us this time though. I need you. No, but open invitation so he can pick the topic. The ball's at his court. So King Lion, you really got no excuse. But also because the whole trending thing is such like a lopsided, I feel you should help us out. We're almost at 9K right now. If comics is popping like that, King Lion, you should definitely be able to help us. You shout out podcasts and people all the time on your page. You should definitely shout us out and help us get to 10K if you got motion like that. I'm not checking your motion, but I'm just saying if you got motion like that, it should be easy for you to help us get to 10K and then come on back and get this ass whooping. So that's just my message to him.
I'll clip this whole thing. I'll send it to him.
Just to clarify, Lonnie is
I'm the monster that he created. He just needs to remember that.
Lonnie is my guy for sure. Every day of the week. That's his message. I'm not involved.
Nah. See, it's like so. What this is? It's like the Deadpool Wolverine movie when Johnny Blaze was talking shit.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's like Riddell was saying this shit the whole time. Like in our private meeting, he was like, "Yo, King Lion, he didn't want no smoke. King Lion, he's scared of us." Yeah, that's what Riddell was saying this whole time. So I'm just articulating Riddell's words. I'm just like, it's like the Key and Peele thing with like when Obama had like a nigga translator. I'm the nigga translator for Riddell. So it's like that's what's going on right now. This is all Riddell.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you froze for like half a second.
Did?
Okay. Lonnie just lied. Whatever he said was a
lie.
You know it was
the nervousness in his voice. You see the nervousness in his voice?
Nervousness in my voice. That doesn't happen. But
yeah, he ain't scared of you, King Lion. That's what he's saying.
I do not talk shit about people behind their backs. All right.
Mm-hmm. So no, he wasn't talking shit. He was saying to him, it's just facts. It's just facts. That's what Riddell was saying.
Oh, I mean, if we get to it, then yeah. But
yeah. You see the energy. You see the energy.
Man, Zoe 101 is trending on Twitter before anything comic related. Don't talk to me, bro.
But with that said, Lion, here's my message to you. Lion, as of right now, I mean, you've already been part of PC for a long time, as we know. And, we always love chopping it up. Trolling aside, like, you say, oh, yeah, you're bringing the views and all that money. Like, genuinely, I mean, we all mess with you. Ty and J-Rob have a close relationship with you. So, yeah, it's an open invitation. If you want to hop on the pod, Ty will send you the link for all their podcast episodes. Mm-hmm. And if you do want to hop on, chop it up, feel free. That is my message.
But he could come on whenever, but sometime in October, when I'm fully back, he picks the topic and then he gets his ass whooped. That's what needs to happen for the culture.
All right. Let's move on. Miles, you got the gauntlet ready, or do you want to save it for next week?
We're going to save it because we don't have the graphic.
Okay, bet.
It's made. It's just not on the right setup. We just don't have it.
Well, there's no transition. We'll start wrapping it up. The last.
I'm about to say, don't we have the news, by the way?
Oh yeah,
we have news. Were there any other agendas?
Well, I got an agenda, and it's about these two dogs right here. I'm about to talk it up.
Hey, I might have to join you. So,
okay, I'm gonna do.
They said we need a BSS.
We could just go straight to BSS news. Let's dive right in. You want to do BSS news, Ty?
Yeah, we should do it.
All right, let's do it.
for BSS News, man, everything is taking a back seat. We're not doing weekly rankings this week, bro. We're going straight into this. Berserk Volume 42 is scheduled to come out March 2025. I'm getting that volume. You know, I already got some Berserk volumes. I got the deluxe ones. I need that Berserk volume. I keep saying this. We might have the greatest story of all time getting its conclusion. I shout out to Miura, who passed away when he was making arguably one of the greatest stories ever. If this story gets a proper ending and we get all these volumes out, it's gonna be some conversations that I think it already deserves to be in. But I'm excited for this. Berserk is probably my top 2 or 3 mangas of all time. I think the story, the art, I'm really excited to see the art in manga form. I think it's probably the first volume without Miura's art, which is gonna be interesting. So I think I want to actually study the way that the assistants were able to take over and mimic his style, and see, maybe do some comparisons. I think that'd be interesting for me personally. But I'm excited for this new volume. Like, I haven't really been excited. I think this volume and then Jujutsu Kaisen volume like 25, where Gojo Sukuna fight, those are the 2 volumes on my radar that I'm most excited for sure. What are you guys' thoughts?
I'm obviously excited. Any new Berserk content, I'll always hop on, because I can say this with complete honesty. I've not spent the amount of money I spent on Berserk alone probably dwarfs the amount of money I spent on anything anime related altogether, like as a whole, because obviously I love Mushoku Tensei. Berserk is right underneath it. I mean, the story, Guts' struggle, all that, what they're doing now, and obviously I'm really surprised with how they've handled everything with Miura. I wonder if he had any notes that he left for them, because what we learned before he passed was that he was really setting up a lot of assistants to really help him out, because like J-Rob messes around and says that 25 and 8, but like Miura was literally doing that to himself for 20 years. And his body, even at the end of his life, when he really took a really big step back and was letting a lot of assistants take over, he paid the price and it was too late. But Ty said it, man. If they do this war arc right, and no other story that I've ever read deserves that picket fence, swords on the hill, slice of life ending where he's just with a family and everything's Gucci, more than this story, man. I need like we joked about it, but Ty, we'll talk about the end of Earth, man. I need that last chapter. God, what's his name? Rickard is walking up with somebody, maybe Salat, and they're walking up to their crib. And Guts is a farmer with one hand. He got kids running around, and Casca may be pregnant with a third, and everything's just fine.
I think
everything is just fine. And
I would imagine the final panel we'll see his sword retired on the Hill of Swords with Casca's sword. Mm-hmm. I can imagine that being the final panel. And it's a shame, because I have this opinion of, like, when I see mangas that are taken on by artists, like an independent artist and independent writer, to me, they're obviously still really good, but you can't really truly capture someone else's vision for something unless you do it yourself. Mm-hmm. So I would just love to see what Miura's final panel would have been. Like, the final page of Berserk would have been through his vision, because now they have to kind of improvise. Now, I do think the author of Holy Land, that was Miura's best friend, knows where the story is going to go, and knows has Miura's notes, and Miura already told him the ending, so the ending is more or less what Miura wanted, but just the way that it would be presented would have been different, because obviously he probably doesn't have all his storyboards, right? So like they kind of have to improvise based off these notes. So I'd just love to see what it would have looked like in his style.
If I remember correctly, the guy who's heading up Berserk now had his own really big manga.
Yeah, Holy Land, yeah.
So it's obviously, and you could tell that the studio or the company that manages Berserk really understands how big this is. That's why they took a while afterwards, and we only get a few chapters. Because for instance, if this was Shonen Jump, they would have ruined it. They just would have. Maybe they would have pushed out too early or something like that. But you could tell that they're really doing this right. And I understand Miura's art style is iconic in its own right, but the art style that we have now, Ty, it's very good.
Yeah,
it's very good. Is it a downgrade from Miura? Absolutely. But it's very good. It's not like I'm just like, it's just a shame. What can you do about that? But like, oh my God, man. Like it's gonna be like, I'm so curious to see. Everybody's getting together now. Everybody's together except for Casca. Like, what's gonna happen the next time? What's gonna happen with Guts in the Kushin place? Are they gonna try to send him out there to fight when the Neo Band of the Hawk shows up? what happens when Guts and Griffith see each other again? Because now Guts is so broken. He's so broken now that could be completely different. The only person who ever inflicted damage on Griffith is Ricker when he slapped him in the face and left.
He was a G for that. I actually got a funny thought about something about Shonen Jump. You know, the funny thing about it is, I feel like Shonen Jump is honestly sometimes the practices are kind of crazy, but if you're a legend, they'll let you like this whole break thing every 3 weeks. I would have been doing that because like, oh, you the big man on campus. You get your breaks whenever you want it. Oh, Togashi, you had 2 legendary manga. Come back whenever you feel like it. You up and comers, y'all don't get no breaks. I feel like if you a GOAT and show, like for example, even Toriyama, as Toriyama passed away, they said we're gonna put Dragon Ball on pause. This is one of the GOATs of our industry's work. Toritaro, take your time. They literally said they let Toritaro go on break. So if you're a GOAT or you're working on a GOAT's project, they'll give you time. If you're not, get to work. That's how it looks like.
For sure.
The fact that Togashi can come back whenever he feels like it, he got clout.
Hey man, shout out. You just got to get that status. But to kind of wrap it up, any other final points? We'll just move right here.
I did have one because we talked about it a little bit before the pod, but Ty and Random were saying that like if Berserk gets a good adaptation, it'll be like the greatest anime of all time. And how it's gonna have the greatest work of all time. But I wanted Miles because Miles wasn't here for all of it. What would you guys overall think could have the better war arc? One Piece's final war arc or Berserk?
That's tough.
I can't really speak on it because since I haven't really read Berserk, I can't really get like the full scope of how they're like even conceptualize how their war arc would take place. But the One Piece worldwide war, that's gonna be hard to top. It's just gonna be hard to top.
Here's the thing. Here's what the point I brought up. I think that I think that because the One Piece final arc is going to have the greatest mystery of all time in fiction, the One Piece, I think that's arguably the greatest mystery ever from any story. You can argue that, and having that reveal that's arguably going to put it up at a top tier level. I think the only thing with the Berserk arc, I think it will have a more satisfying conclusion, only from the standpoint of Griffith and Casca defeating Griffith will probably like the amount of catharsis that will come from that victory is so great because of what he specifically put them through. I don't think you get that level of catharsis from One Piece specifically. Maybe you could. I don't know. Maybe like it's like Luffy triumphing Akainu, but like way worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like imagine Akainu killed. Imagine Akainu killed Ace and the Straw Hats.
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of like but so I think obviously it's fine because One Piece isn't written that way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But so I think there's certain aspects of each war arc I think that will top each other. That'd be a good conversation once it ends. I would say.
To me,
for the most part, when it comes down to One Piece and Berserk, I said similar stuff to Ty in the sense that there's just so many more interesting story points of the One Piece war arc that I have that make it more interesting to me compared to Berserk. I mean, the confrontation between Guts and Griffith is going to be like very important, very amazing, and the conclusion will be very satisfying. The One Piece conclusion will be up in the air because there's probably going to be a lot of people who don't like the reveal of the biggest mystery in fiction history. But there are a bunch of story beats that could potentially happen in the war arc, whether that's Zoro becoming the #1 swordsman, whether that's Sabo facing Akainu, whether that's Usopp becoming the greatest hero. There are so many things that will happen in that war arc that will be so prevalent and led up to properly for the story of what One Piece is and its conclusion or concluding pieces or close to its conclusion. That's what makes the war arc for One Piece more interesting.
I'll throw this in there. I'm gonna see what Random thinks. I think that again, One Piece does have the mystery angle of it, but like Berserk mysteries, like we're gonna get the God Hand. I think that's what the fuck are they? Like
we know nothing. We know nothing about
what are
them.
they? That is to me also that's the best mystery in Berserk to me. Is like what are they? We had a conclusion on the Moonlight Boy, like that mystery. As far as like we know, like Griffith became it, but like how they're going to separate that, we had to learn about the God Hand. We have to learn about like how will Griffith ascend.
Skull
Knight's past with Void. There's some crazy stuff that can get revealed in this last war.
Like, gee, we've only ever seen one of them manifest in. Well, technically you can count Femto, but of the original God Hand, we only ever seen one of them manifest in physical form, and Guts could do nothing. It literally didn't matter what he did. Like she was just playing with them, and this it's like when you're watching your protagonist be so the mountain he has to climb is so crazy. It's like a dude with no limbs trying to climb Mount Everest, and you're like, how is he going to do it? And every time you think, well, they gave him some prosthetics, he's finally going to go up to the base. And then when he swings his sword at Griffith, and it matters nothing after he gets Casca back. Sure, her mind's still messed up, but they can fix that, right, Ty? They finally see each other, and it doesn't matter. The mountain.
Well, Casca be healed completely is another one. Like, I'll say this: when it comes to tension and satisfaction, I would give it tension, satisfaction. I would give it in stakes. I'll give it to Berserk. I'll give the mystery angle to One Piece, because the One Piece mysteries in that.
I mean, I agree with Berserk because I feel like you can almost guarantee you'll be satisfied at the end of the Berserk. I can't guarantee that for One Piece. There's going to be a lot of no from the grand scale, from like the general audience. A lot of them are going to say, "Oh, this is stupid," blah blah blah, because it didn't happen the way they.
But those aren't real people, though. You know,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Those people don't people say. Like the fact that some people still argue that One Piece is the power of friendship, when we know Whitebeard literally said, when someone finds this, the world's going to turn upside down. Like that, to me, obviously. And the fact that Odin was like, yeah, man, we went to One Piece, we found out the Void Century, we found out all this crap here. Obviously, it's something that is useful. Like obviously,
I'm with you, which is why
those people are saying things like that. Oh, it's gonna be an IOU. It's like those are bad guys.
They're just looking to be angry. That's all they're looking for.
I'm with both of you. This is even addresses Santo's point about the ending fumbling. I don't think there's any way objectively Oda can fumble, but different from the Berserk ending, I feel like pretty much 100% of the fans will be satisfied. One Piece, similar to Attack on Titan, there's going to be like half the populace, or even like 25% that are the vocal minority. They're just going to be angry. They're just going to be upset, angry, loud. And
you're right, but it shouldn't be that way. I remember, I'll say this real quick. I remember when Attack on Titan first ended. I read it in 2020. I was like, oh, this is a good ending. I get on YouTube, and YouTubers are like, it sucks. Why did Aaron become a bird? I was like, whoa, you think Aaron became a bird? I'm like, so symbolism and storytelling just over the head. Like those aren't real people. I was like, you think if you think that if you say it's
the very first time I read it, I reread it 5 minutes after, but the first time I read it, I was like, is he a fucking bird? I grabbed Taylor. I like woke Taylor up on that. I was like, they made Aaron a fucking bird. I reread the show. I was like, oh, no.
I mean, I didn't care either way, because the most important part was the symbolism. That was
I mean, but I saw this person say Oda didn't foreshadow him become. I mean, Isayama didn't foreshadow. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about, bro? What's going on here?
It was disgusting, man. I had back when this channel was like my original channel, I was doing a live stream reacting to the final chapter. The amount of times I had to explain, you guys are misunderstanding, this is wrong. I had to explain the ending to people was nasty. People were so upset. I'm like, why are you guys so upset? I don't really get it. But all right. Final thing that I want to bring up before we start wrapping up the show. I want to put y'all on one of I probably could argue this is the most underrated anime currently on right now, or at the very least one of the most underrated anime. I do think, I for sure, because I don't see people talking about it enough. And Bungo Stray Dogs, I need people to really hop on the train. The recent season, I didn't know when it ended, but I watched the recent season, and it's not even over. After all that happened, it's still not over. It is such a fantastic series, man. The animation is clean. It's not Demon Slayer, but it's clean animation with really great animated fights, of course. So the choreography, you're going to get that. The animation to heighten the powers that are being used in the fights, you're going to get that unique power system and powers. You got the main character being a were-tiger. Have you ever seen someone be a were-tiger? That's just not, I've never seen that before. Were-tiger. You got a guy who can have powers by he's a rich, so he uses his wealth to empower him and he gets some of that money disappears as he gets stronger. Very unique power. There's a guy who writes in a notebook of his item and then tears out the page and then it turns into a weapon. Like, it's such a unique series. The power system's great. The plot is very interesting and very fluid about the different things that are happening consistently in the series. And man, they got some great characters. I think it's Fuzikawa. I feel like that's his name, something close to it. The leader, top tier leader. If you want a top tier leader in anime, he's him. The geniuses in the series, Daizai and Fyodor and Rampo would run circles around Light Yagami. It won't even be a contest. It'll be a no diff. This series is fantastic. It has everything you would want. Bungo Stray Dogs, lock in.
Riddell, I'll say this will probably piss people off, but in my rankings, I have Bungo Stray Dogs over My Hero.
I do too.
Miles didn't like that.
Angie, let me answer that for you right now. It's not good. It's not. Don't like.
It was a letdown. And Prada Gangsta was it's like a good one-off to watch. Like, it was cool. Like, it wasn't like anything like super groundbreaking or anything, but it was a fun watch. Like, I enjoyed Gangsta. It was my vibe. I fucked with it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Lonnie. I like Bungo Stray Dogs more than My Hero Academia as well.
And yes, Gabe. Yes, he knows ball. He knows ball.
And the ending of the recent season, talk about a plot twist. Talk about a villain motive that you could get behind. Not gonna lie. It's a villain motive you could really get behind on why he does what he does. I'm not gonna spoil you, of course, but man, we hear. And also the dynamic between Atsushi and Atagawa, banger, absolutely great. Their dynamic as well.
Yeah. Damn, Miles, what I said pissed you off that bad?
My internet went crazy.
But hey, Bungo, need y'all to lock in. I mean, an anime getting 5 seasons and it's still going.
And a movie.
And a movie tells you all you need to know. Not gonna lie. People need to lock in. But anything else?
No, let's wrap it up.
That's it, man.
All right, appreciate everybody who came to the podcast episode. Like I said, the poll will be on the YouTube channel at some point. Make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. With our link tree, join Discord, chop it up. Appreciate everybody who came to the podcast. Angie supporting us, of course. King Lion coming up, chopping it up. We love having him on when it comes to having conversations. Appreciate Santos sending us memberships, 30 memberships on the YouTube channel. Everybody who got a membership, definitely shout out Santos if you haven't already, because he's just supporting the channel and we're going to keep on doing fun, big things. Road to 10,000. We are almost there. And we still got more things to do. Don't you worry. We still got more things to do.
It's just a start.
100%. So if you need any more help on how to support the channel, well, I got you. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and ping that notification bell so you never miss any bit of content that we make. And you're here for the podcast episodes every Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. Also, leave us down a comment. We'll make sure to reply to every single one of your comments moving forward. If you have a question, we may even answer that question for a future podcast episode. And of course, make sure you guys rate the podcast 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Leave a review, give us your thoughts, and again, we'll make sure to shout you out on a future episode. So we appreciate you, and back to the craziness that is probably going on the BSS. Oh, and last thing, of course, we want to shout out our boy Santo. He is coming in clutch. Moving forward, he will start doing a lot of producing on the background, and he'll be able to come up anytime you want. You can come up right now to say hello to the people, and you're really gonna put some flair in the show. I don't want to bring you up if you don't want to, but Santo is gonna be a huge help for the show moving forward. So always shout out Santo, Big W, the GOAT.
And last thing, we're at the very edge of being at 9K. Like. Take your brother's phone and subscribe. When you're going through your girl or your man's phone, just go on YouTube real quick, hit subscribe. Like, it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. If I see you in person, I'm just gonna be toxic about it if you didn't do it. So you might as well just save yourself some trouble now.
We 5 subscribers away.
Oh, we need 5 subscribers.
Hit that sub button, man.
No, villains, heroes, do your thing. Villains, maybe rob somebody from their phone. Don't actually rob them, but just beat them up a little bit, take their phone.
Commit assault.
Light assault, hit subscribe, maybe Apple Pay yourself like $10 and then keep it moving.
Oh my goodness. Also, for our BSS Fantasy Football League, I'm gonna win. So make sure you guys lock in your bets because your boys are gonna be the winner. Just putting that out there. And when we do fantasy basketball, I'm gonna win that as well. So just making sure everybody's known. But
how many times did Joe said he was gonna win and he lost?
I don't remember. I win more times than I lose.
Did you win the basketball fantasy last year?
The what?
Did you win basketball last year?
We didn't do a fantasy basketball last year.
Not for BSS. We were in another one.
Were you? Oh no, I came in freaking third, bro. Oh
yeah, okay.
Loser.
Second, bro. I had Alperen Sengun, and he got injured last year in the last quarter. I was so upset. I would have won. But hey, it's fine. We're winning this year. But
I hurt.
We got it. All right. With that said, y'all have a good one. Take care. Peace.